What is up, everybody? Welcome back to NFL action right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. This is week number 7 of the 2001-2002 NFL season, but it was a fantasy draft, so the rosters are randomized. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for watching. If you like content like this, it posts every Tuesday on this very site, youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. Now, without crunching too many buttons on the keyboard. Actually, here, let's do this. We'll just unplug it. Slap it down. No big deal. I gotta page back here. Oh, nope, I gotta page forward. All right. So I have a couple interesting matchups picked here. Initially, we have Falcons Saints, good rivalry matchup, good rivalry game, and Packers and Vikings. I think maybe we'll go Bills Jaguars, maybe. None of these other matchups are really, well, we could go Broncos Chargers. That's an AFC West matchup. Neither of those teams were featured last week. And I don't know if we saw the Chargers back in week 3. Did we have the Broncos recently? Week 3? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh no, they were in, the Broncos were week 5, which isn't too far, and does keep with our theme, which means we could do Eagles Giants as our final, or one of the games, maybe the final game. I don't know. Eagles Giants as the last game. That would allow for it to be a rivalry themed week, I think. Oh man, sorry. I went to chuckle and my body said, "Oh, this is a time to cough," and that noise came out. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll do. Where'd they go? So we'll go Broncos Chargers. Actually, we'll go Giants Eagles. Eagles Giants. Then afternoon game Broncos Chargers. Then the Sunday nightcap game, Falcons at Saints. And then fourth, and the quote-unquote Monday game, Packers at Vikings. So there you go. That is your lineup of games today. If you haven't figured out by now, we do 4 games per video here in this season long format, and it's basically like your general coverage. You get a Sunday morning, a Sunday afternoon, a Sunday night, and a Monday game. That's what it's based on. It was originally supposed to be based on the actual schedules and doing those games that are actually highlighted Sunday and Monday, or like the big game on Sunday afternoon, whatever. But this season is either it just doesn't have the right schedules in the first place, or 9/11 goofed the schedule up so much that it's not on. I don't think it's on track at all, and I don't think it was on track. I think we had the first week was fine, and then that's been it. So let's jump into our first game, which will be Eagles Giants. I don't play these games. We just watch them. We'll fix the roster. I had to do a bunch of those one time. But here we go. Game number 1. Eagles taking on the Giants. I'll commentate along with you. Or talk along with you. Not a whole lot to talk about. It is Saturday. I apologize. Saturday. I usually record these on Sunday.
Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Oh boy, this is not a good matchup. Ooh, yuck.
The Giants
But that's okay.
I'm Dick Stockton. I'm working the game.
Today
Former
is
NFL
Saturday, so I don't know
player
who's
Ron
playing in the
Hicks.
Super Bowl by the time this posts on Tuesday, which you can subscribe, scroll down, hit that bell, do all that good stuff. So close to 700 subscribers. So close. Just tip it over. Tip it over there and then get it to 711 so I can make a hilarious post. That's all I'm asking. Yeah, we'll know who is playing in the Super Bowl tomorrow afternoon, so I kind of changed up my my streaming or my recording schedule, and I am
Ron, thanks. Looks like the captains are ready for the coin toss.
just going in. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. My brain kind of farted there, if I'm being honest. And I don't remember where I was going with that. But yeah, don't know who is going to be in the Super Bowl. If I had to pick, I would love to see the Bengals and the Rams in the Super Bowl. Just teams we haven't seen recently, or historically we haven't seen those teams. We've seen Kansas City a bunch lately because of Patrick Mahomes. Talked about that game last week. And the Bengals have been there before, at least once or maybe twice. I don't know. They got crushed by the 49ers, so I don't know. Rams-Bengals would be fun because they both have explosive offenses.
Was worth 23 yards.
And in Rams-Chiefs, honestly, would be fun for the exact same reason. Just monsterly explosive offenses, which would be fun. That game was the Rams and Chiefs played 2020.
Split backs for the
Both teams scored over 50 points. It was wild. It was awesome. Good games. There can be games that are good with super stingy defense, and there can be good games where it's just a shootout. Both things can be true. Michael Vick doesn't have a photo. Hines Ward. Okay. I thought that the Chiefs Bills game was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It had great defensive plays. It had terrific offensive plays. It wasn't, that game was good. Whereas the Packers and 49ers game was pretty bad. Pretty bad. Like a lot of drop passes, missed passes, and bad special teams, granted with Green Bay. That's a bad game. And it was a low-scoring game. And there can be good low-scoring games with great defensive plays and, I don't know. It can be both ways. People really like to just be like, well, they scored 50 points each. It's just touchdowns all the time. The fans can't appreciate the real game. It's like, yeah, we can. We can enjoy it. You're overlooking the fact that there probably were some good defensive stops every once in a while. But it is fun to watch touchdowns. Come on. So that's what I'm hoping for tomorrow. Obviously, we'll know the answer by the time this video posts. So that'll be that's quite interesting. Maybe should have just recorded this different day. Instant reaction. Speaking of instant reaction, people seem to enjoy the what's it called? I don't know why I can't talk. It's driving me nuts. Perhaps I need some water.
Philadelphia will go from the I formation.
Second down and 9 here.
Man in motion. It's a pass. The quarterback keeps the ball.
Oh, they got him by the shoestrings.
Vick was stopped at the line.
Oh, yeah. The defense inflicted some pain on that play.
Davis made the stop. Third down, Eagles.
Now, they could try something tricky, like a reverse or a flea flicker, but saying a prayer wouldn't hurt either.
Blue, 16. He's going to throw it. Vick keeps the ball.
Oh, no, he fumbled it. I was just about to say Vick is tearing this defense apart, and this isn't even Madden 2004. This is NFL Fever 2002. 2 years before he would break video game football. But then he fumbled.
The starting offense for New York.
Jay Fiedler, that's right. This is Isaac Bruce, Curtis Martin. What a waste with those two fantastic players for some quarterback I've never heard of. I say that and then I said his name, so I don't.
The drive begins at the 43.
First and 10.
There we go.
Martin is the runner. He lost a couple of yards there.
Terrific effort by the defense. They shut that play down.
That was Coward. He made the tackle at the 41. Here are the starters.
So I'm excited to see the games tomorrow. I'm gonna have to record like the first like hour and a half or so of the AFC Championship game because I'll be at work, or I will be working. Fast forward through like commercials and halftime, and I would guess I'd be able to catch like the end of the game like live with everybody else, but I gotta make sure. I actually need to remember to turn off like notifications on my phone for like the score, which is the app that I use for scores and highlights and stuff, and stay off of Twitter. Once like noon hits and that game starts, I gotta just shut it down. Just go in, enjoy the game, have some fun. Hopefully it's a good game. I am okay with 3 of the teams that are remaining in the playoffs. The only team I don't like is the 49ers. I just never have liked them. If the Rams and either the Bengals or the Chiefs are in, I'm okay with whoever wins. I just want a good game. I don't think there's going to be a better game than the Bills-Chiefs game, which is a good game, yes, but obviously the terrible overtime rules make it less so. Like, that game could have been a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. 10 out of 10. Terrible overtime rules make it like a 9.
Now that was great coverage by the kick team. The offense now has to go a long ways for a score.
So hopefully it's just a good game. Good games tomorrow. The most interesting thing is that the Rams have lost 6 in a row to the 49ers. This would be the time to break that streak. Long field here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Nice bounce inside there. Medium gain there. It's not too bad. See what they can do. The Giants, what did they say, 1-5. The Eagles, 2-3, 3-2, something like that.
Second down, Eagles.
It's really interesting how much information just kind of goes in one ear and out the other. Like, I see it and I just don't process it and put it away. I just move on. It's like, okay, that's all right. We can go.
Vic is going to pass.
Wow, that's a wide open throw. My goodness, that was terrible ball placement right there. You got to throw that on the inside there, Vic.
First down, Eagles.
Led him too far toward the sideline. Should have gotten a much bigger gain than just 10 yards or whatever it was. Still a nice play. Today's big news is obviously that Tom Brady retired, or maybe didn't retire, or I don't know what the hell's happening. I saw a notification on my phone from the score, and I was like, oh, cool, Tom Brady's retiring. Thank fucking God. Thank God. I am so tired of Tom Brady. I just, like, he's been in the league for 22 years. I am 32 years old, which means that I was 10 the last time I didn't have to see his stupid face on the sideline. Or, oh my goodness, even worse as the quarterback of the New England Patriots. I'm sick of him. I'm ready for other players.
First and 10.
But then the news came out that he might not actually be retiring. Adam Schefter may have jumped the gun. It's a very weird story.
What a terrific play by the offense. He ran for a gain.
I feel like if Tom Brady won the Super Bowl, or at least had another opportunity to win his 8th Super Bowl, which is a mind-boggling stat. I think that's where you go. Like, you know what? I want to go out on top. They went out with kind of a dud, frankly. They made a nice comeback. It was almost one of those miracle Brady comebacks, but instead, they come up 3 points short. Cooper Kupp, NFL MVP, he should be. Damn it! It's so frustrating. Cooper Kupp should be the NFL MVP. He gets free down the middle of the field. I'm sure they didn't play great football. But
Tough break for the quarterback. That ball was dropped.
I don't know.
I bet the quarterback
I think
wants
if
to
you
wring his
win
neck
if you
dropping
win a
that
Super
ball.
Bowl, you go out on top. Though I don't know how many quarterbacks do really go out, on a positive note, go out on a win. Doesn't have to necessarily be the biggest game of them all, but
Second down, Eagles.
at least, a victory. Yeah, we were 4-12, but we won that last one. 2 seconds to go here in the first, 2nd and 20. Eagles shot themselves in the foot with that holding penalty. Vic has a lot of room right up the middle. Ooh, nice job on the defense there by New York. That'll finish off.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
That'll finish off quarter number 1.
We've completed the first quarter. There's no score.
That's the end of the first quarter.
So it's been a weird story that Brady retiring. I hope he is. I hope he does. I'm tired of him. I'm
Third
tired.
down, Eagles.
Just exhausted. So
3 receivers
tired
on
of
the
Tom
field
Brady.
for Philadelphia.
Red 48.
Vic drops.
Is that all you got?
Fourth down, Eagles. The offense is set to punt the ball away. The punt is in the air.
Oh, the Eagles! What are you doing?
There was no return.
That was such a good
That
opportunity.
was a touchback.
The game, and I've said this like repeatedly throughout this season, so I apologize for repeating myself. This game has very weird character, like player animations is just very weird. The logic
drive
doesn't always make
begins
sense.
at the 20.
And so I'm very curious to see how that improves throughout the next couple of entries. There are only like 4 entries in this series. I think there's one that predates this a little bit. Because every time I upload it on YouTube, I go to like do
Harden gets the ball. The
the
Eagles limited the ball carrier to a short gain.
every time I go to upload the video, I put it under the
Second
gaming
down,
category.
Giants.
And I make sure to put it in the correct game. There's always an extra one. And it looks like it's NFL Fever 2000, which looks like it could be a PC game.
He found
NFL
room
Fever
to
was
run.
released
He
on
picked up 4 yards.
Windows, August of 1999.
Third down, Giants.
Doesn't have too bad of reviews. Doesn't have much of an not much of a Wikipedia entry. But just
Hodgins is looking for room.
tackle
No
from
gain
behind.
on the play.
Dick, the
can
defensive
buy it
guys
for
are gonna
$10
go
on
off when they see
eBay.
that one on film.
Foley
eBay.
wrapped him up.
eBay.
Fourth down.
Mark Brunell on the
Giants.
cover. Pretty cool.
The Giants have their punting unit on the field.
Oh wow. Good.
Number 8 gets the kick away. Kroll calls for a
The
fair
controls
catch.
are on the back of the
That
CD
punt
case.
covered 38 yards.
Maybe it was supposed to be in like a big box originally or something. Oh, there we go. Somebody has a sealed copy of this game on eBay. Acquire 2 specifically stickered
About
Microsoft
3 minutes left in
sports
this half.
titles and receive
First
one of the
down,
following free by
Philadelphia.
mail. Microsoft Baseball, Microsoft NFL Fever, Microsoft NBA Inside Drive, World International Soccer. Interesting. So they tried this before.
Stewart is tackled in the
Uh,
backfield.
If you didn't see it, you probably smelled it.
that's
that
wild.
Play stunk.
They had done some of these games before the NFL or before the Xbox
Second down,
came out.
Eagles.
That's crazy. But yeah, you can buy a sealed PC version for $14 on eBay. Somebody also has a sealed Quarterback Club 2000 for the Sega Dreamcast. They
Poindexter got
Those
a
would be
hand on that
some of the
pass.
older versions of the games would be a lot harder to do because they take so much
Third and
memory
17 for
on your like
Philadelphia.
memory card for Nintendo 64. It's like, yeah, 170 pages for this franchise mode. It's like, oh god. Oh god.
16.
But I also tried them all on... Oh, that's right. I bought a bunch of them on, like, the original PlayStation. I forgot about that. I have a stack of football video games sitting behind this computer monitor setup. And there's a lot of them.
Fourth down, Eagles.
It'd just be nice if more of the games allowed you to just watch the game. I don't know why that's such a weird, like...
Jet gets the kick away.
A weird thing where the video games go, like, no, you have to play. It's like, well... Come on. Be future-proof. Who knows? Someone could need your game 20 years in the future for a stupid series that they post on YouTube. Just make it like that.
First down, New York.
First and 10. I'm gonna get you.
He drops back to pass. Fiedler completed that pass. The play covered
Little middle
6
gain there,
yards.
or mid gain there. Mid gain?
Second down, Giants.
Second and 4.
Under 2 to go. Breezing through this first quarter. Ran through all my talking points already. That's not good.
Yeah, that's the way I like
Keep an eye out for more NFL content. Madden NFL 21, or 22, excuse me, was on sale
About 1 minute
for
left in this half. Third and inches.
$20 on the Series S/X. So we'll have a Super Bowl episode or Super Bowl gameplay video coming out soon. I don't know. It might be like this format, or it might be like the one that I did a couple years ago, where it was just a stuffed animal. So that could happen. That'll go up probably Super Bowl Sunday. But I'd like to look at a what if on February 6th, because I would like to, and I'm very curious about, what if it was the Bills and the Bengals? What if those two teams played? How would that look? What if the NFL overtime rules didn't suck? Don't chase him. Oh, he fair caught it. Never mind. So some NFL stuff coming out. Couple of Sundays in a row.
First down, Philadelphia.
What else do we have? I got Halo coming out, or Halo's already out.
Philadelphia is going with one running back.
Finished Life is Strange, True Colors yesterday
Man in motion.
on the channel. Good game, good ass game.
The ball hit him in the
my
hands,
goodness.
but he couldn't hold on to it.
Do you believe he
Got
dropped
one
that
more
ball?
DLC episode. The what's it? The remastered version of
Second down,
Life
Eagles.
is Strange coming out soon, which I'm excited to dig into. I like episodic games like that. A lot of the Telltale stuff I think is very good. I have the disc-based version of Tales from the Border. That should be an intercept. That should have been a pick. That should have been an easy interception right there. He was, wow. I was a little further in front of him than I thought it would, and thought it was from with the
We've got a
initial
tie score as
angle.
the first half winds
But he had that
down.
route
Third down,
read and
Eagles.
jumped
Well, they got
perfectly.
a lot of yards to pick up on this third down, Dick.
But I do enjoy the episodic content. I think Life is Strange 1
Man in motion.
is going to be difficult to go back to, but I'm looking forward to Before the Storm, because that's probably my second favorite in the series.
Nope,
Nice spin
that's
move.
not going to get it. No first down.
That was
I think
Flowers.
True
He
Colors
made the
is
tackle
easily the
at
best in that
18.
series. We have that coming up. That's posted on Mondays. That'll post on Mondays
The second
through
quarter is over.
like
There's
April.
no score.
April, the first week of April. So that'll be going up consistently. Planning on playing some Sea of Thieves this week. Pretty excited about that. Watched the
Philadelphia is ready for the kickoff.
where are you kicking this ball? Is that going to go out of
Janikowski
bounds?
Gets his foot into the ball. The kickoff goes
What
out
on
of
earth
bounds.
was
That's
that
a
kick?
penalty.
Penalty against the kicking team.
First down, Giants.
That's how you open the second half? You open the second half with a penalty like that? Oh my goodness.
Jordan gets the ball.
There's going to be a Sea of Thieves gameplay coming out later this week.
On the field.
Let's see. Happy February, or it's already February. WTF? How? Don't like it?
Up in the I formation. Man in motion.
All right, first down.
The runner.
So the Giants immediately repay the Eagles some of that yardage. I say automatically, I meant immediately.
Second down, Giants.
Second and 13.
It's a run.
Oh, wow.
Johnson lost
Almost
a couple of
kind of
yards
worked there.
Pathetic.
The stop was by Taylor.
That was a bad play. I thought the Eagles might be in trouble, but then that hold and a pretty good play. They got, I think, 6 or 7 yards on that. The second and 20, or the first and 20, excuse me. The second and 13 or whatever, lost them yards.
Fiedler is going to
And they are going to end up
It's a sack.
with a
And
fourth
that's a loss of
and
7 yards.
I'm sure the
27?
wants to get on his lineman after that play. I don't
1
blame him for
yard
being high
further
after
than their
that
fourth
sack.
and 26
Fourth down,
conversion against Green Bay.
Giants. He's averaging
Awful.
just over 30 yards per punt
3
today.
punts for 100 yards, that's
The
bad.
punt is in the air. Prohl looks
Philadelphia is
for
going to have
Road.
excellent starting field position across midfield into
Prohl
Giants
on the
territory.
return.
Unnecessary
He gained 12
swag
yards.
spin there. Cost them some yards on the return, but still in Giants territory. Out of the field position, kind of, I guess.
Outstanding field position on first down for the Eagles.
The Giants kind of ended up. The Giants had such good field position, and then just lost all of it. Lost all of it like it was just a normal kickoff. Nice little pitch out to the right side. Don't see a ton of those that work like that, so it's nice to see when that actually works. Those will be the plays to keep an eye on as the series
Second down, Eagles.
upgrades
Still a lot of
into
time
its
left
next
in this third
form.
quarter.
Second and short.
Vick
Ooh.
has been taken down for a sack.
You can blame that sack on the offensive line for not blocking and the receivers for not getting open.
This definitely doesn't seem like a
Third
bad
down,
game, but it
Eagles.
definitely feels like an early effort, a second effort, first
Slot
effort on
formation.
console. It's just not
Man in
quite
motion.
right. But this was, and I don't want to, sound like hyperbolic or anything.
Excellent
like,
effort by the
hyperbolic?
Eagles.
Nice
Hyperbolic?
play.
The epitome of hyperbole.
First down,
Um,
Eagles.
The,
First and 10.
this was definitely like the golden age of video
Philadelphia
game
will
football,
go from the I formation.
which sounds a little exaggeratory. But it really, it was. There were 5 licensed games. Consoles had exclusive games to their stuff. Xbox obviously had NFL Fever. NFL Game Day was on PlayStation. Nintendo for a while had Quarterback Club, but that seemed to lose exclusivity around 2000 with the Dreamcast. But did have it for a couple of years. And then you had NFL Fever, or NFL Blitz. That running back destroyed that lineman. Rip. And then obviously Madden. And so you had 5 different options. I feel like there's one that I'm forgetting that was like a 2K, NFL 2K, that's what it was. So I guess 6, technically, if you count Blitz 02. And it's just, competition for them would be so good for Madden. I know that I say that, and I bought the game, it was on sale though. And I used Microsoft Rewards. I paid a total of like $6 for that video game, which is probably about $6 too much for that video game, considering that it'll probably go into EA Play shortly.
The kick is up.
And the kick is good.
Great kick. Any kick that gives you the
Sebastian
lead is a great
Janikowski,
kick.
1 for 1 for
That scoring
43.
drive covered 22 yards.
It would be nice to have that. I saw like a glimmer of hope when they gave 2K, when 2K or the exclusivity deal between Madden and the NFL was coming to an end. It's like, oh, maybe 2K can get back in the game. And they were like, no, we're the NFL and we like stability. And it's like, oh, you're just dumb. You're very dumb people. How many people have lapsed from Madden that don't buy the game anymore that would be energized by a 2K game? 2K has their own monetization stuff. You know, that was very much a Madden thing even back in the day, except for it was in-game currency, not real actual money. You could buy like cards and upgrade them and stuff. I remember actually kind of like actually enjoying that on like in like some of the GameCube. Is it the GameCube games? Those mid-2000s, mid-aughts games.
Man in motion.
Real barn burner here, 3-0. But I mean, 2K has the pedigree. Their NBA games are well received and make a lot of money. EA's games just make a lot of money, which I don't know, is obviously enough for a lot of people that work for the NFL. But also is like kind of like, oh, you don't actually give a shit about the brand. You just like to say that you do. We want to protect the quality and integrity, and it's like, oh, do you? Do you?
The quarterback drops back to pass.
Because, boy, you guys sure did give a very fond farewell to Ben Roethlisberger. That piece of garbage. Wouldn't it be wild if Ben Roethlisberger, big thumbs up on the retirement there, GTFO, Tom Brady, and
Down, Giants.
big baby Aaron Rodgers?
He's averaging just over 30 yards per punt today.
What if they all retired? That'd be pretty cool.
The kick is away. Kroll calls for a fair catch.
Why would you call for a fair catch? Okay. I did see a tweet about how, like, a lot of the talent in the AFC is average age is like 25. I forget the 5 quarterbacks they listed. It was definitely like Mahomes, Allen.
First and 10.
I don't think you can actually list Trevor Lawrence in that category. Maybe it's probably Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and Justin Herbert, if I didn't already say his name. And they're like, yeah, the average age of this is 25. AFC is going to be good for a while.
For the third quarter.
Like, oh, okay. I agree with that. I think your power conferences moving forward, your power divisions, I should say, moving forward, going to be the AFC North and the AFC West. The NFC North and the NFC South are both going to be bad. The NFC West is strong, but feels kind of vulnerable. Like, it feels like the teams can be good, but they can also be bad. As we've seen with Seattle's had good seasons, obviously. They won a Super Bowl. They had, they're pretty consistently a pesky threat. But they do have, they had the losing season this year, which I think was Russell Wilson's first losing season in his career. But he did miss some time with injury, and somehow they destroyed Detroit, which is weird because Detroit was not. Detroit was usually competitive in the games that they played, and then they went to Seattle and just got absolutely destroyed, and it was very weird. But like the 49ers have good defense. They run the ball well, but they don't have a quarterback. They might with the pick that they have, whose name I am blanking on, which I apologize for. I was going to be so surprised if the receiver somehow came up with that in, four defenders. Bad throw. The Rams are finally good again with their with a good quarterback, but I worry if they lose like a receiver, they'll be like, oh no, that's not good. Kind of have they have a great formula, and they don't have the injury. They haven't been bitten by the injury bug. Maybe they have, but I just don't know. But like the big name players, they didn't lose their quarterback. I don't think Cooper Kupp missed any games.
I didn't think they were going to be able to get enough for the first down, but they did.
It's first and 10.
Yeah, and the Cardinals. The Cardinals are the team that I kind of use as the example, and not to like pick on them because I thought they were even like people put them lower on the like power rankings or whatever, which mean nothing. When they were losing some of those games without two of their players, like Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins, I want to say. There were a couple guys that were out with like some injuries or whatever, and they were like, "Yeah, they haven't looked very good with their backup quarterback." It's like, "Yeah, no surprise, they haven't looked good with their backup quarterback." Yeah, what? Yeah, no duh, no duh. They're still the best team in the league when they have Kyler Murray and their receiver back, but they started hot and then just fell off a cliff towards the end. Looked awful in their playoff game. Pretty bad collapse. So I wonder if that happens again, if they'll get rid of their coach.
First down, Philadelphia.
Seems like Pete Carroll might be kind of on his last legs in Seattle. I don't know. NFC West is interesting. NFC West could end up with a like a powerhouse Rams team, kind of like the Packers are now, and a pretty weak division.
The play covered 6 yards.
And just go like, okay, the Rams. We'll just go ahead and give them the victories now. You can have the championship in week 1. These teams are not good.
Second down, Eagles.
2nd and 4.
The AFC North is at least 2, maybe 3 teams deep. I wouldn't necessarily count out the Steelers with Mike Tomlin, but
Nice gain by Kreider.
I would because I don't like the Steelers.
Down. He picked up 7 yards.
Excellent play.
AFC West is 2 teams deep for sure,
Eagles.
with the Chiefs and the Chargers, though the Chargers were inconsistent and they did not make the playoffs, and a Raiders team that's pesky, and maybe if David Carr can push and get Devontae Adams into Las Vegas, maybe you could call that 3 teams deep, which is why it's so moronic that Aaron Rodgers wants to go to Denver, but whatever. Let him be an idiot. Let him go disappoint another fan base. AFC East could be the Bills for a while.
First down, Philadelphia.
Kind of a bummer that the Dolphins fired their coach. Probably could have maybe a little more consistency, a little more continuity. That's the word I'm looking for. A little continuity. Give them another year. They were the first team to ever have a 7-game losing streak and a 7-game winning streak in the same season. Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's 6 for Philadelphia. First rushing touchdown of the day for Vic.
Let's see.
That
AFC South, garbage.
66 yards.
Just garbage. Garbage. Titans are good, but they got bounced. They need a new quarterback.
And now for the extra
Trevor Lawrence's first season was a disaster. Who knows what the Texans are doing? Who knows what the Colts are doing? Trash. Trash. NFC North will be a hodgepodge of teams if Rodgers leaves, which I think, honestly, I think it's good. If he leaves, it's a good opportunity to actually see what you have with Jordan Love. I know people are like, oh, look at the Kansas City game. It's like, okay, well, A, that's in Kansas City. Everybody knows that's a hard place to play. It was his first start.
He brought the kickoff back.
I should go. I should look at what Favre and Rodgers' first full starts were. Both of those guys came in after injuries, took the starting quarterback out, and kind of lit the world on fire. But we've seen that a lot.
First and 10.
Because the defenses aren't quite prepared for that. I mean, obviously they're good players, but I would expect. I mean, Justin Fields showed some flashes in Chicago.
They were all over it.
The Detroit Lions played tough pretty much all season.
Second and 16.
Every once in a while, you're going to get blown out. It's no big deal. I mean, it sucks. The Vikings, I don't know. Oh, we might have a long play here.
A slick play for the Giants.
And then the Packers might just dwell in the basement for a little while.
Get out of here, man. That was
I don't know.
a sweet play.
I said it even before the season because Rodgers was like
New York.
trying to force a trade and blah, blah, blah. All that garbage kept happening. But I remember just, like, I was talking to my mom about it. I'd be like, you know what? I've been blessed to watch 2.5 decades, like 25 years. My, like, cognitive, whatever, my memory, as far as it stretches back of watching football, has been like, Green Bay's been good, competitive. There's been some clunker seasons in there every once in a while. But for the, the most part, by and large, good. They've been good teams. Maybe it's time to suffer a little bit. Maybe it's time to test that resolve of how much I do love this team. NFC East will be gross. Speaking of the teams that are here. Curious to see how... I feel like Dallas has the leg up in the NFC East now. And I don't know who else would catch them. Maybe the Eagles. If Justin Fields can get some stuff going. Oh, wow. They almost scored a touchdown there. He's 5 for 7 for 92 yards. That is an awful stat line. That is a terrible stat line. And that's also 2 big long plays. Usually when those big bombs happen down the field, they lead to touchdowns. And they've missed a couple of times, the Giants have.
It's first and goal.
At scoring those touchdowns. They've gotten the completions, but they just haven't gotten into the end zone. 6 seconds to go here. Drops back. Throws. Thought he was going to run out of bounds. Curtis Martin, 1 reception, 1 yard, 1 yard average, 1 touchdown. That's a good line.
That scoring drive covered.
And then the NFC South will be garbage. Garbage. I am curious. I'm going back to the NFC East. Curious what Washington's going to do. They have Riverboat Ron. Love Riverboat Ron.
It's in the air, and it's good.
Kick was good.
See if they can maybe make a push to be division contenders. The Giants are just aimless. Terrible.
The Giants are lined up for an onside kick.
Nope, this is not. I don't think this is going to work. It's also not going to matter because the time is going to run out. Philadelphia recovers.
First down.
That should do it.
The 42.
We get one more play here. We out of time of what happened. What's going on here?
First down, Eagles.
Oh, there was 1 second left. If the Giants, if they had gotten that, actually would have had a chance. There you go, a little victory formation for the Eagles. They will win 10-7. Game was not really that close. Philadelphia felt like they were in control of kind of a slop fest, honestly. It's 3-0 for a little bit. Vic, 10 for 18 for 74 yards. Somehow had a worse stat line than an already terrible stat line for the Giants quarterback. Okay, maybe we should avoid NFC East teams for a while.
Here's a look at the stats.
There's the stats. 106 total yards of offense for the Giants. 75% of that came on the final drive.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll be here the next time you play NFL Fever.
There you go. Game number 1. Hey, look, they can't all be thrillers, okay? Sometimes you sometimes you throw a little dookie up. You just don't have a good game. But that's okay. Broncos Chargers. Game number 2 in San Diego. Haven't seen either of these teams. Well, we saw the Broncos not too long ago, but I feel like it's been a while since we've seen the Chargers. Week 3, if I remember correctly, if I read that correctly. Maybe I have them backwards. I don't know. 2-3 versus 4-2. We're in Qualcomm Stadium.
The Chargers and the Broncos. I'm Dick Stockton.
I do remember playing like Madden 2003, 2004, and having the big giant Chargers logo.
Ron, who are the guys to watch?
Now, this is someone I like to watch.
in the
Got all
back of the end
tools
zone.
to find great defenders.
Very cool.
Make no mistake about it. This guy can flat
NFC
out play.
South, by the way, is going to be so bad.
Corey Dillon set the single-game
It's gonna
rushing
be
record last year when he
so
stampeded
bad.
all over the Denver Broncos
Without
for
Tom Brady.
278 yards. Dillon is considered
Turnover
one of the league's
in
best.
New Orleans with Sean Payton retiring, so new coach there.
At midfield with the captains for the coin
Not
toss.
really a clear answer at quarterback. The Falcons just kind of suck.
The visiting captain will make the call. Captain,
Tampa
what's
Bay
your choice?
has Bruce Arians, but obviously, replacing Tom Brady is a near impossible task. Maybe an actual impossible task. And then what? Who's that leave?
Makes the toss, and elects to
Carolina?
receive.
A team
San
that I don't
Diego
even
is
remember.
waiting for the kickoff.
It is Carolina though.
The kick is away and the game is
The
on.
Panthers, man, I don't know.
Ward looks for running room.
The player in the NFL I might feel the worst for,
The kickoff
Teddy
return
Bridgewater.
covered 29
had
yards.
that terrible freak accident injury, and the Vikings didn't bring him back. And it's like, oh, that's bad. Why?
The drive begins at the 32.
Give it a shot. Give it a whirl.
1st and 10.
Goes down. Plays on the Saints. I think he just went to the Saints. I don't think there was a stop in between.
Dillon with the ball.
Drew
He
Brees
found
gets
some running
injured.
room. He picked up
Goes
5 yards.
4-1, 5-0,
Here's the
whatever.
starting
Oh, Vinny
offense for the
Testaverde.
Chargers.
That's right. Jet. Goes to the Panthers. Plays okay.
Second down, Chargers.
Gets shipped to Denver. Does all right. Just can't get any stability
Diego
after that.
lines
I
up
mean,
in the
again,
I
just like
formation.
freak knee injury. I'd love to see him get a shot on a team.
The Broncos
He
limited
played
ball
pretty
carrier
well,
to a short
I
gain.
thought, at least in Minnesota. It seemed like he was getting better. I was actually very much
Here's a
looking
look
forward
at the
to
defensive starters for
Vikings
Denver.
Packers having like Rodgers against Bridgewater twice a year. Would have been awesome. Less awesome now because one of them's a just huge piece of shit. I should bag on Aaron
This first
Rodgers
down
as
should
much
be
as I bag
relatively
on
easy to pick
Joker.
up. Then again, there are no gimmies.
4-man front for the Broncos. Man
Third
in
down in
motion.
inches here for Vinny Testaverde.
Dillon runs it. He got enough to move
He
the
did
sticks.
get enough. He got ripped
First down
behind.
for the
That was a very
Chargers.
weird play. I think Vinny Testaverde was the quarterback who was, or was the quarterback of the
First down,
Jets
Chargers.
when he got, when he got called. It was
San
okay.
Diego
Hold on.
has a man lined up in the slot.
End of the season. Jets are playing the Seahawks. Vinny Testaverde runs for what looks like a game-winning field or a game-winning touchdown.
Oh man, that was
However,
a nice play.
Instant replay shows he's like not even close. Like he is
Just under
well
3
short, like a
minutes
yard,
left in
half
this
yard,
quarter.
yard, like a
Second
very
down, Chargers.
clear
Second down.
San Diego sets up in I
distance
formation.
away from not scoring a touchdown. The catch, the NFL took away instant replay for some reason, in their infinite wisdom. The same shocking that the same league that has the worst overtime rules also said, you know what, we don't need instant replay. So Jets win, cost Seattle a playoff spot, and then they immediately bring back instant replay.
1st and 10.
Seattle is in like a couple of weird games like that, where it's just like, why? You guys are obviously the replacement refs and the fail Mary.
Holding against the offense.
It was an interception, by the way, just to be clear.
Oh, buddy, the crowd isn't going to like that one.
It's first down.
Anyway,
1st and 20.
look at that. I found more talking points. Halfway through quarter number 1 here. Maybe I should talk more about the games. The first game, I did not feel like there was a whole lot going on.
9 yards. Smith made the tackle.
Chargers with a nice opening drive here. Testaverde with a nice throw. That holding penalty does set them back. We saw that totally destroy a drive in the last game for the Giants. Second down and 11. Testaverde will float pass. I can't believe that was caught. That was such a floated pass over there. That is wild.
Guys would have given up on that one.
I always liked the way that they had all the flags displayed at was this Qualcomm Stadium, at the Chargers Stadium. Never really liked this dark navy blue look. Especially you go and you look at like their old powder blues and you just go, why? Why would you ever go away from this? This is perfection. Perfection. You have an incredible helmet logo of just a lightning bolt. Like, the problem is you have two teams, right, that had different lighter color schemes that both went to this dark navy blue. And it's just like, oh, that's a waste. The Broncos have kind of tried to go back to that with their orange primaries.
Third down, Chargers.
But they look kind of weird with the more like mid-90s modern numbers.
Man in motion.
Chargers, though, with the Chargers and the Rams both knocked it out of the park with their basically going back to the old stuff of like what worked before, but kind of modernizing it a little bit. I like the numbers on the Rams jerseys. They look like they have like a rubbery texture to them. There's just something about it that they were playing. Actually, the Rams were playing in Green Bay, in their like kind of weird offshoot like white jerseys, like kind of cream colored. But the way the numbers look were just so good. Just a nice blue.
Dylan can just do it all.
And the Chargers sticking with going with the powder blues, the white helmets. Absolutely. That was the entire quarter, by the way.
We're still scoreless.
The Broncos haven't even touched the ball yet.
The first quarter is over.
4:46.
First down, San Diego.
Oh my goodness. And this was with a holding penalty.
First and goal.
San Diego will go from the I formation. Dillon is looking for room. That was a short gain by the halfback. That was Smith. He made the tackle at the 9.
Wow.
Second
So that's the first time we've seen that. We've seen long drives. Typically, it seems like this game gives the initial receiving team, whoever wins whoever gets the ball first, they get a long drive. That is a disgusting float pass. All that effort for an interception. The worst part is there was a wide open player in the end zone, or running towards the end zone. Like the halfback leaked out onto like a wheel route. Randall Cunningham. Bubba Franks. I believe that's Michael Pittman. Could be wrong.
The drive begins.
Definitely better with players' names than like faces.
First and 10.
Of this era of football.
He's looking to throw.
Cunningham gets the ball off. I believe earlier I did a Broncos game where I looked up. No, you know what? It was Warren Moon. That's who it was. Or was it Cunningham? Shoot, who was it? They both wear number 1. Again, not great with faces. Or remembering my own content.
For the Broncos.
I want to say it was Randall Cunningham that we looked up. Or I looked up. And this like was his last year. Bounced around.
He makes the
It's a nice
catch.
play right there.
Nice work by the quarterback and the receiver.
See what the Broncos
The
do
play
here, see if they
went
take
10
as much
yards.
time or if they
I
work with a
like
little
that.
bit of a quicker
Schultz
pace.
is credited with the tackle.
But what a turn of events. So not only did they take the entire quarter, the Chargers did,
First
driving down the
down,
field,
Denver.
they end up throwing an interception
First and 10.
at the goal line. They were ready. They were ready to roll. They were ready to go up and just destroy the clock.
Cunningham keeps the ball.
Cunningham out to his left.
The officials have stopped the clock for a
It'll
measurement.
be short.
And
I don't
it's
appreciate
short.
that they stopped the
Second
clock.
and
I like the
inches.
idea of just
over
keep it
3
moving.
minutes left in
This is going to be the shortest game. It's going to be 2 possessions each. 2 possessions each. 8-minute game.
He caught it.
Oh, don't go out of
Cunningham
bounds.
Found an open man, and it was good for a gain of 12 yards.
Pittman has great body control.
Both of these have been drives that started deep in their own territory.
First down,
That
Broncos.
stripe up the side just looks awful. Broncos could probably use
Man in
a
motion.
modernization of their uniforms. Feels very 90s. Not as 90s as some like other uniforms or logos, but definitely like maybe let's
Second down, Broncos.
update it.
Second and 8.
Cunningham is going to pass.
Yeah, they still have that stripe. I think it starts lower. It's definitely like thinner. No, it's not.
Third down, Broncos.
I think the defense has got to like its chances of holding the offense on this third down. The safeties just have to make sure that no receivers get behind them.
It's a pass.
What are some of their other?
Keeps the ball.
Oh, it's actually a
Good
video.
execution on the play. It was enough for a first down.
Look at him strut.
Keep bringing it.
The Broncos, though, did hire a.
First down, Broncos.
They hired Nathaniel Hackett, who was the offensive
The
coordinator
officials have stopped the clock for the 2-minute warning.
That's the 2-minute warning.
for Green Bay. Hello,
First
White.
and
Okay.
10, Denver.
First and
So
10.
that's interesting. People think that like signals that Rodgers is going to go to Denver, and then I keep getting like articles that are like Aaron Rodgers sold his house in California. I'm like, who cares? What does that have to do with anything? It doesn't have to do with anything. He could just not want that house anymore.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, what?
Second down, Broncos.
Second and 6.
He drops back to pass.
Oh,
Crowell couldn't hold on to that pass.
That throw wasn't bad. He should have caught that.
that's an incompletion. That's also a really weird route where it looks like they are very clearly their momentum is carrying
Third down,
them
Broncos.
from the right side of the screen
defense
to
is
the
probably
left,
gonna
but they
drop
somehow
into zone coverage.
turn around with the
They're willing
same
to
momentum
concede
running
a short
the
gain.
180 degrees the opposite way. Very weird.
The clock's been stopped because
We have an offsides or a false start? Oh, it's a false start. That's a 5-yard penalty.
Third down, Broncos.
So I'll set up third down and 11. Minute and a half to go here in the second quarter.
We're gonna ring your neck.
Yes, that's right. We're already almost done with the first half.
45.
Crowell makes the catch.
It's actually not a bad play. Sets him up for a nice, easy field goal.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
I like the quick pass. Try to get through
Fourth
some of the
down,
defenders.
Broncos.
See if you can
A field
worm your
goal
way
here would put-
through
45.
and get some yardage. Now, the interesting aspect,
The
it's
kick
4th
is
and
on its
5.
way.
So that was good for
And
6,
the kick is
which
good.
means that it would have been close, maybe a first down without
Drive
that
covered
false start penalty.
57 yards.
So it turns into a field goal. Could be a 4-point penalty.
Denver will put the ball in play. The kickoff is in the air. Ward has the ball and starts upfield.
Going up the right side, kind of ran into his own blocker there. Maybe he needed to bounce outside just a little bit sooner.
On your stat sheet, but let me tell you what, the defense knows about it. That was great coverage.
That was number 86. He made the tackle at the 23.
Wait, is that like Hines Ward?
About 1 minute left in this half. The drive begins at the 23. Testaverde drops.
Testaverde throws another interception. Oh my goodness.
I feel bad for his quarterback. The defensive guys seem to be running much better routes than his receivers.
Ward made the stop. First pick in this game for Abraham.
Now that's how you help your team.
Holy moly.
First down, Broncos.
1st and 10.
Broncos get the ball right back with under a minute to go. Tremendous field position.
Pittman with the ball.
Oh, that's going to be a hold.
That play might be called back.
Oh,
There's a
no.
marker on the field.
Against the offense.
Oh, that hurts.
First down, Broncos.
1st and 20.
Man in motion.
Give San Diego. Uh-oh. I couldn't even finish my sentence. Oh, we got hit as he touched the ball.
He's a better player than that. He should have had that one.
I was going to say, give San Diego an opportunity to get a stop here, and then they took that bomb shot down the field.
Second down, Broncos.
2nd down.
Man in motion. They're going to throw.
No, they're going right back to it. It was thrown too far outside.
At this level,
That's
there's no
back-to-back
excuse for
throws
drop
that are
passes.
the exact
These guys
same
get
problem.
paid to make that catch.
Maybe it's not a good route. I don't know. Like, it just seemed like the ball kind of sailed toward the boundary a little bit more.
Third down, Broncos.
It's 3rd down.
6 DBs.
I mean, if
on the
that's
field.
inside, if it's just a little bit more inside the field of play, that's a touchdown. We might have another penalty against Denver. Oh my goodness.
Mere seconds remain in the first half. Third down, Broncos.
This is the longest portion of the game. It's been 14 or 15 seconds in game time, about 8 minutes of real time.
Man in motion.
Incomplete passes, penalties, stopping the clock.
He makes the
Threw it
catch.
over the middle. Not even going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. We'll see what they elect to do here if it's too long
Fourth
for a
down,
punt.
Broncos.
4th and 14.
The Broncos have their punting
They are
unit
going to
on
go
the
ahead and
field.
punt the ball here. Now, this game does have no clock management logic,
Bruin
so
gets the kick away.
that's exciting. And it will dribble into the end zone.
That punt goes into the end zone and will not be returned. That's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20.
1st and 10.
What you looking at? Whoa, 45.
He drops back to pass.
It's a nice play down the middle. See if we get a timeout here.
That
Celebrates.
tight.
Timeout called by the home team. San Diego still has 2 timeouts. First down, Chargers.
1st and 10.
And that's how you do the scarn.
Whoa, 45.
He's looking to throw.
Oh, wide
Catches the
open
ball.
player. Oh, get out of bounds.
Pass
Hello,
play
do you
for
not
the
understand how this video
That
game works?
results in a gain of
How the game of football
23
works.
yards.
What a play
Hold
by
on.
the
Bam,
offense.
bam,
Timeout
timeout.
called by the home
Bam,
team.
bam,
San
timeout.
Diego still has 1 timeout left.
That looked like the
First
Dallas
down,
or the
San Diego.
49ers defense from the other day. They're
1st and 10.
too far away for a field goal. They almost cost themselves an opportunity for a Hail Mary or whatever they're about to do here, because it takes
Man in motion.
4 or 5 seconds for the computer to call a timeout. They're not instantaneous in a way that in the way that they should be. And it ends unceremoniously with an incomplete pass. So we go to the half. 3-0.
That's it.
Chargers with
first
that
half, with our
very
score,
long
3-0
quarter-absorbing
Denver.
drive. But they've since thrown 2 interceptions and trail by 3. The time of possession has evened out 69 yards for the Broncos. Nice.
San Diego is ready for the kickoff. Carney gets his foot into the ball. Number 83 looks for running room. He brought the kickoff back 28 yards. The drive begins at the 23.
First and 10.
Single back formation. Man in motion.
Pitch to the left. Ooh, had a little bit of running room. Probably needed to run it a little further outside. Those plays just don't work well in this game.
Second down, Broncos.
Second and 7.
Man in motion. The quarterback drops
Ooh,
back to
got
pass.
sacked.
Cunningham gets sacked. He went down at the 19.
The protection completely broke down. The quarterback didn't have a chance.
Third down, Broncos.
So this is a quick drive to start the second half.
Denver has 4 receivers. Man in motion. He's going to throw it.
Nice
Morton
play out
has
to the
it.
outside.
Excellent
Saw
effort by
some
the
nice
Broncos.
plays by
That was an incredible
San Diego
play
to
by
keep
the
that
offense.
drive moving,
I
and
can't
Denver
believe they
gets one
picked up
here.
that first down. That was amazing.
You the man. You the man, baby.
Wait, what the hell?
First down, Denver.
First and 10.
What is this?
He's looking to throw. It's dropped. An incomplete pass.
I'm surprised he dropped that one.
Okay. Guess they don't have
Second
Showtime
down,
special
Broncos.
effects?
Second down.
Just trying to, plan your Valentine's Day movie. You say, let's go see Jackass Forever.
He makes the catch.
Let's
The
go
Broncos will
enjoy
get
that.
Credit for a completed pass, but they did not gain any yardage on the play.
Good job by the defense.
I guess planning for
Alexander
Valentine's Day is
made
too
the
far
tackle.
out. Ooh.
Third down, Broncos.
The one time I try to get ahead of it. I'm like, you know what? Gonna come up with a plan, gonna work on the gift, gonna do all that stuff, and everything else just goes, no, we haven't gotten that far yet. Slow your roll.
The quarterback
God dang it.
drops back to pass. Cunningham
There we go.
keeps
There's a
the
nice
ball.
run.
Denied.
Don't be looking
I don't know if that's a denial. He ran around in the backfield for a little bit. Got a pretty good gain.
Fourth down, Broncos.
So unfortunately, that will end the drive, only taking half of the quarter. Still a 3-0 game.
The kick is away.
The Broncos, unfortunately, have not been able to do
Austin has the ball
a
and
whole lot with
starts
the
upfield.
interceptions, or the second interception, I guess. Kind of
That punt return was worth 24
pretty sure he
yards.
ran further left to right than, forward, back to front, 24-yard return there.
It's first down.
Thank you for
at
those
the 36.
stats.
First and 10.
I meant to actually go buy all the Jackass movies the other day, and I went to Entertain Mart, just totally forgot.
He's going to
I
throw
went
it.
in there.
The
Okay,
pass
here's
was to be on target, but it
here's what
was
I walked
dropped.
in. I walked in, and I was like, okay. Or I was like, okay, why should we stop by Entertain Mart on the way home? To, after
Second down,
going to see
Chargers.
my family. Stop at Entertain Mart on the way home.
Second down.
Gonna look for the Jackass movies, 1, 2, 3, maybe the .5s, Because I think there's 2.5 and 3.5 because they just shoot so much footage. Like the fact that they can cut out one of the main cast members and still have an hour-and-a-half movie just shows how much footage they have. Or they cut them a lot earlier than we realized and got them out of there. That's been a whole thing. Weird, kind of a weird thing. But went into the store and left with the movie Leatherheads on DVD, but forgot to buy the 3 things that I went to go get. Got home, you do that thing, like you shut the door, and you just go, oh, that's what I wanted to get. That was what I was going to get at the store 35 minutes ago.
Chargers.
Cool.
The Chargers are going
I don't know, do they even have, are the first 2 on? I don't need that movie in 1080p. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, oh, man, you know what?
The punt is in the air.
Do I really need to watch the paper cut sequence? I fucking hate that one. That one is so bad. Let's see. Jackass 3 is complete
First
movie and
down,
TV
Denver.
collection. 7 movie collection. But it's definitely just Jackass 3 that's on actual, like, HD. Could you imagine these movies in 4K?
Nice gain of 9 yards.
Let's see. The 7 movie collection, that has, like, Bad Grandpa in it. Which I don't know. Those are always my least favorite, though. Like the
Second
Irving
and inches.
Ziskman or whatever his name is. Those are not my favorite. Complete movie and TV collection. Interesting.
They're going to throw.
That's a lot. That's a lot of
Play
content.
covered
to run.
4 yards.
11
Enough
disc set.
for a
Oh god,
first
that was a
down
lot of
for
spitting.
Denver.
Now, that's
Came out
the
of
kind
that.
play
Sorry,
an NFL
microphone.
receiver has got to make.
Includes Jackass the movie, Jackass 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, Bad Grandpa, and then Bad
First
Grandpa
down,
0.5.
Denver.
Volumes 1 through 3. The Lost tapes. 979 minutes.
Pittman
For
gets
only
the ball.
$30 though.
He picked up 8 yards.
So that's, I mean, honestly, like cost to time ratio. If this were a video game, people would think it's the best thing that's ever happened.
Second and 2 for the
979.
Broncos.
How much is 979 minutes?
2nd and 2.
970. Oops, 979. 16 hours for $30.
Pittman runs it.
What bang for your buck?
Excellent effort by the Broncos.
Man, that was
That shouldn't be as tempting as it is. If I saw it in store, I'd
That's
probably
the
buy it.
end of the 3rd quarter.
Maybe that's the way to go. Just buy them on DVD. You don't need them in high quality. You don't need them in HD. Maybe it's better if it's not in HD.
First down, Denver.
So in a kind of a surprise to myself, the Broncos now have the lead in the time of possession battle as we enter the 4th quarter. 3-0 game.
Man in motion. The quarterback drops back to pass.
Oh, that's a nice
pass
tackle
appeared
right
to be
there.
on target,
San
but it
Diego's
was
really going to be
dropped.
kicking themselves,
can't blame the
especially
quarterback there.
like the
That was
second
a drop.
interception isn't that bad. Like it's bad, but they didn't
Second
give up
down,
any points.
Broncos.
The first interception on the goal line, that's terrible. That cost them at least a field goal shot, maybe a touchdown. There was a guy that was wide open.
He's going to throw it. The quarterback keeps the ball. He picked up 7 yards. Third down, Broncos.
3rd and 3.
See what San Diego can do here. Can they stop them? Offset eye here.
Pittman has the ball.
Ooh, nice play right
The
there.
defense played that well. He was tackled for a loss.
Was that a bad play by the offense or what?
Fourth down, Broncos. This will be his 3rd punt today. gets the kick away. Boston looks for running room.
Oh, ran up the right side instead of breaking it to the left where all his blockers could maybe, you know, help him.
The drive begins at
Boston,
the 21.
is that the song? Is that the band that sings like More Than a Feeling?
In this game. There's a marker on the field.
We might have a false start.
False start against the offense.
Oh.
First
I pointed
down,
correctly in
Chargers.
real life. I didn't point correctly according to the camera. Remember when Tom Brady leaves
Testaverde is going to pass.
after getting an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty? Pretty great.
Obviously, the line didn't do its job, and that led to the sack. Hey, look, the man can't.
Tom Brady's the
throw
most
and
boring
block for
quarterback
himself.
ever.
Second down.
He's so
Chargers.
dull.
Still a lot of time left in the final quarter.
I guess it's better than watching a dude for years and being like, man, he's so cool.
Man in motion.
Sure hope he comes back to Green Bay.
Testaverde will throw.
The Packers would be screwed without him.
The pass was caught
And
by
then
Henderson. It
all
was a
the
gain
garbage
of
that he keeps
4
spewing.
yards.
He was like, oh,
Keep bringing it.
you know what? Maybe boring's okay. Maybe, you know. You know what's
Third
wild?
down, Chargers.
Antonio Brown, right? He leaves the game, whatever. Reports were like that he was mad that he wasn't going to get his $1 million bonus, which, by the way, a large sum of money, no doubt. B, more importantly, if you hadn't faked your vaccination card and got suspended for 3 games, probably wouldn't have been an issue.
Y'all ain't ready.
Idiot. Don't know why people didn't talk about that more. Maybe they did. I don't know. I don't watch the sports talk. It's garbage. Anyway, I mean, that's why you're tuned into
Fourth
this, is
down,
because
Chargers.
good sports talk.
Second punt of the
But
day for
I also tell you
Boyd.
about deals on Jackass movies. $30. Walmart.com. Not an ad. Could be.
The kick is away.
Man, the Chargers just cannot do
Number
anything.
83 calls for a fair catch.
We've
That
had
punt
some
covered
bad
38
teams
yards.
playing football today. Both games have been 3-0 or 3-0 for quite a while.
The drive begins at the 43.
First and 10.
Hey, little old big Cunningham. What you looking at?
Antonio Brown has done so many ridiculous things and has been so absurd
Pittman
in his
lost a
career.
couple of yards
I
there.
forgot about the helmet thing.
Singleton grabbed him
Like,
up.
I saw a couple of references to that in some of the articles I was reading. It's like, yeah, this is a guy that like
Second down, Broncos.
tried to bring his old helmet with him because he really wanted
Looks
it,
like
and it
a
was
passing set for the Broncos.
out of safety protocols or something. Like, it was
Warning. There are
for all intents and
exactly
purposes, it was
2 minutes left to
expired
play
basically.
in this
Like,
game.
they were bringing in a new model, and the rule was that you had to have the new model, period. And he really wanted his old helmet. That's how ridiculous this dude has been. How absurd this guy has been. Is that you take something that was like a big news like scandal,
He lost 6
in air
yards.
quotes, like a bit like a situation, right? And I just forgot. I forgot that he did
Timeout
that.
called by the home team. San
Wow. And then he was
Diego
on
still
Twitter
has
the other
2
day being like, I'd love to play for Lamar Jackson. I'm like, why? No one should ever
Third
want you
down,
on their team.
Broncos.
Ever.
3rd and 20.
Oh, 45.
You're a quitter. You're a huge distraction.
Timeout called by the home team.
Garbage.
San Diego still has
Anyway.
1 timeout left. 4th down.
I mean, to be fair,
Broncos.
you know, to myself, I know I'm not really talking a lot about the game. Sometimes in dull, boring games, not that this is a dull and boring game or a dull and boring video. This is a very exciting video. Thank you for watching. Stick around. We got 2 more
The
games
punt
for
is
you.
in the air.
How was that not a block?
Boston calls for a fair catch.
Teams, come on, you're so close. Just get it. Just block it. Just boop.
First and 10, San Diego.
First and 10.
But sportscasters, you know, blowouts or whatever, they gotta come up with stories. Not come up with stories, not make them up, but they gotta have like, they gotta have research done so that they can talk about like,
You got to wonder what's on a guy's mind.
Stories of
His
human
sole
interest
focus and concentration should
while the
be
game winds
catching
down.
the ball.
So it's not just dead air.
Second down, Chargers.
It's second down.
I'm gonna get you. Silver, 88.
Testaverde looks downfield.
Oh, that's going to
There's a
be...
marker
we
on
might
the
actually see a
field.
defensive pass interference.
Pass interference against the defense.
Wow. Again, correct in my life.
First
I'm
and
matching
10,
the
San
referee.
Diego.
I guess I have to mirror him. But on... Yeah.
First and 10.
Interesting.
Single back formation.
Usually those are timed up very nicely. Could be a turning point here in the game. That's a free first down. Under 2 minutes to go. Play action. Testaverde throws a nice play right there. I think he missed another wide open receiver to the left side.
Defense needs to start
Apparently, Vinny
getting in the
Testaverde
quarterback's
doesn't have
face.
great
He's not
vision.
nearly as accurate if he's running
Remember
for
the
his life.
vision stick in Madden 2006?
First down,
What a
Chargers.
stupid mechanic. What a dumb mechanic. Because you'd have quarterbacks with like very limited vision, which would basically just be like, yeah, I'm throwing to this receiver right here. Or you would have like your Peyton Mannings, your Brett Favres, who just can see the whole field. And it's like, well,
Just
none of
over
this
1
really
minute
means
left in
anything
this
anyway.
game.
So,
Second down,
cool.
Chargers.
Got rid of that real quick.
Silver, 88.
That was immediately followed by the lead blocker mechanic in Madden 2007.
Testaverde will throw. It's incomplete.
And then Madden 2008's, like, I forget what they called it. But, like, some players would have, like, a special icon below them.
Third down, Chargers.
But I don't remember what
Those boys
that
on the defensive
was.
line are getting ready to explode out of the blocks.
All right, third down and 10. Chargers got blessed with a pass interference penalty that gave them a free first down.
Testaverde will pass.
They are doing absolutely nothing with it.
Pass was good for
I don't know
a
what
gain
pass
of
that
2
was.
yards.
It was terrible. Just an awful, terrible, horrible pass.
Mere seconds remain in this game. Fourth down, Chargers. A touchdown here will give them the lead. Testaverde will throw.
Oh,
San
on
Diego
fourth down,
did
they
not
couldn't
the
get it.
first down, and they turn it over on downs
Wow.
at the 41.
He had that in his hands. That's normally the timing we see. Last on that pass interference, he was just a tick early.
First down, Broncos.
The Broncos
First and 10.
are going to win this game by a field goal, 3-0.
Silver, 88.
Timeout called by the home team. That was their
Chargers took a
final
timeout just to make
Second
him
down,
take a
Broncos.
knee again.
Silver, 88.
They're like, I bet you can't do that 2 times in a row. He's like, yes, I'm a professional quarterback. I don't understand why I wouldn't be able to do
Third down,
the literal
Broncos.
victory formation twice in a row.
Third and 16.
Not that hard.
Silver, 88.
All right. So the water challenge going well if you're following along throughout the videos, minus the sports videos, but the main videos that I've been posting, 6 a.m. I've been drinking this cup that my mom gave me.
That's the end of the fourth
16,
quarter.
I think it's 16 ounces. I don't really know. It doesn't matter.
3-0, Denver.
We're just trying to intake more water and less soda. This is a 3-hour video,
Fans on the
so I like to
screen
try
now is
and
the
get
winner of the
2 of them
Wilson
in.
Game Ball.
And halfway there. Halfway done with the game. Or halfway done with the video. The game's got 2 more coming up after
Let's
this.
take a look at the Taco Bell highlight reel, spotlighting key plays from
Wow,
this game.
the Chargers
Take a look at
had,
the statistics
what was
from
it,
this
4
game.
minutes and 45 seconds or so of
That's
possession
the end of
in
our
just the first
broadcast.
quarter.
Thanks
Over
for
the
tuning in.
combined
For Ron Pitts and
following
me,
3
Dick Stockton,
quarters,
we'll see
they
you
had
the next time
about
you
5
play
minutes,
NFL
which
Fever.
means that the Broncos had 10 minutes of possession time. Not that it really mattered. But yeah, there you go. All right, so we have a 3-0 game and a 10-7 game. A couple of raging barn burners here. We'll be right back to finish this off. We got Falcons Saints coming up. We have Packers and Vikings to wrap it up. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I'm having a good time. Just kind of talking about random stuff. I don't know let me know if you would rather me just kind of focus on the football game that's happening in front of you. That's fine. Let me know, and I'll kind of cut some of the other jargon. If you like kind of more the just general feel of that, maybe have it a little bit. Maybe that's split the difference, so it's not all one way or all the other. Splice it in a little bit. One topic per football game. I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't worry. Don't bother. You don't have to say it. Just listen to what your grandma would tell you, Nothing nice to say? You shut the fuck up. We'll be right back with more football action for you. Great time to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell so you're notified when I post brand new videos every day, 6 a.m. and 4 p.m. Football Tuesdays, 6 a.m. right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. Got a couple of fun Madden videos coming up that'll be kind of a similar format to this. But yeah, stick around for that, and stick around for a few more games. Get about a 10-second screen. So scroll down, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell really quick. I know you can do it. We're so close to 700 subscribers. It actually may be tipped over at this point, but right now, that close. I mean, this, just 2 more. That's it. Just 2 more. That's all I'm asking. We'll be right back. All right, we are back with more NFL action. I picked up my headset. So I put my headset down and I put it with basically where the controller's in the gap where my head would be, right? On the slanted, curved top of a PlayStation 3. Picked my headphones up. It jostled the controller, slid all the way off the PS3, bounced off the crate or the bin or whatever plastic bin it's in. Just fell, just way away from me. Thank goodness these controllers recorded. Never thought I would say that sentence. Oh, cool. You can look at the game stats here. Very even total offense. Interesting. Who cares? That game is passed. We are moving on. Falcons Saints. Don't sim that. That's very bad. Actually, instead of making a mistake, let's make sure to save the dynasty, which I need to make sure that I do more frequently. All right. Falcons, Saints, coming your way right now. Hopefully you subscribed, rang that bell, did all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching, hanging out, enjoying the video, sticking around throughout.
Welcome to New Orleans. We're glad you're
we are
here
checking
for
out New
today's
Orleans
regular
5-0,
featuring the Saints
taking on the 2 and 4
Falcons.
Saints.
I'm
I
Dick
believe
Stockton,
Green
and
Bay
now to
is
share his thoughts on this encounter, I'm going to turn it over to former NFL
has not
player
lost yet,
Ron
but they did have that
Pitts.
tie
Ron, who are
in the
guys
game
to
that I
watch?
definitely didn't fall asleep
This is
during.
one of the NFL sack leaders and member of the
Have you ever start something and you go, I have all the energy in the world, I can get this done, and then about 10 minutes in, you're like, oh no, I'm not even going to be close to making it through this. Tim Brown. That was me when I did that. That was week 6.
Thanks, Ron. The referee is at midfield with the captains for the
So
coin
I needed to
toss.
do a lot of recordings. I just did them in the incorrect order. If I had done something that I was more engaged with from a actually playing perspective, because you're like, oh man, I'm so tired because I'm just watching this thing. I'm not actively controlling it or whatever. Then put a controller in the hand. You're like, oh man, I'm playing like garbage, but I'm still focused. I'm still awake. I'm also far older than I used to be, and I can't. It's hard for me to stay up past apparently 10 p.m. anymore.
We're waiting for the kickoff by the Saints.
All right, Saints are going to kick the ball off
The
here,
kick is
so
away,
we
and
will
the
see the
game is
Atlanta
on.
Falcons with
Terrell
going to
grabs
be
the ball and
really,
starts upfield.
really good field position.
He brought the
That was a
kickoff back
terrible
21
kick.
yards.
They're up to the 40-yard
Holcomb
line
made the
already.
tackle. He brought him down at
Wow.
the 40.
What was that kick? The kicking game on the kickoffs is so he said Terrell his last
A
name.
great place to start
And
a
it
drive.
sounded
It's
like
first
terrible.
down at the 40.
Not that he was terrible, that the kick was so terrible. Oh, that's right. Is it actually Chris Chandler? We'll find out. Ooh, the pitch play actually kind of working. Bad blocking, though.
He picked up 4 yards.
Not a bad gain.
Take a look at the offensive starters.
It is
for the
actually Chris
Falcons.
Chandler. That's right. Emmitt Smith, Antonio Freeman. Now, we did, unfortunately, we did have the Falcons in last week's video. That's okay. That's okay. You know, you're going to see 8 teams a week. There's going to be duplicates. How many times do you have to watch the same matchups of the Cowboys and the Giants every season on Sunday Night Football? And you go, oh, gross. Denver had a very high number of primetime games, even with the possibility of having Aaron Rodgers under center. Jordy Nelson playing middle linebacker. For the Saints here.
3rd and 3 for Atlanta.
3rd and 3.
I remember last week's having a lot of top-tier running backs. There you go. Emmitt Smith with a great run there.
That was an outstanding run for a first down. Just incredible.
Don't be looking at me.
First down, Falcons.
1st and 10.
Smith with the ball. The
Ooh, nice tackle there.
Carrier to a short gain. Second down, Falcons. Just under 3 minutes left in this quarter. Man in motion.
You know what? While I was up during that break, definitely should have flipped the TV on and set the DVR to record that game. Dang it. Hopefully that works. I really want it to work the way I want it to work, but I'm worried that it won't.
Third down, Falcons.
3rd and 4.
Refilled the water. Remember to bring it back to the table today. Been inconsistent.
He's going to throw it.
Oh, there you go. That's how you find a wide open receiver.
The pass
Vinny
is complete to the
Testaverde.
halfback. It covered 11 yards.
Oh, that was a nice play. The defense better find a
Took
way
a pretty
to
good
take that
hit
kind of
there,
play
too.
away from
Got to
the
throw that
offense.
ball out a little bit quicker, but I do like the play regardless.
First down, Atlanta.
And we have another big, long drive here on the first possession of the game. This time it's Atlanta. Taking nearly 3 minutes off the,
Man in motion.
yeah, 3 minutes off the clock. Nearly 3 minutes off. Play action pass. Wow, another wide open receiver.
Found an open man.
Stayed in bounds.
Was good for a gain of
Ran
12
into
yards.
the
That
defender.
was a nice play.
Gonna be like this all game, baby. All game.
First down, Falcons.
1st and 10.
Smith gets the ball.
Oh, Smith almost stayed on his feet there, but got clobbered. I've never really thought of this as like a big, like, intense
Second down,
rivalry.
Falcons.
But the Secret Base series about the Falcons enlightened me about it. Great series. Never finished it. I watched the first 5 episodes. It was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to watch episodes 6 and 7.
The receiver
And then
was
just
Smith.
didn't finish it. I did watch their new upload today about the beef history between I can picture his face, Draymond Green and Kevin Durant.
3rd and 3.
Kevin Durant, who just apparently won't play on a team without 2 other superstars.
Gash is looking for
Ooh, I don't know if he got that
The
first down.
officials are going to bring in the
Oh, he's
change.
short. Oh,
it's short.
you got it. You go
4th
for it.
inches.
You go for it. Oh, boo.
It's in the air.
They probably watched what happened in the last game and thought, you know what?
The kick is good.
We'll just take the
That
3.
scoring drive covered 57 yards.
I know I talked about it last week, but that was what I loved so much about that opening Bills drive. We went for it twice on 4th down. Just absolutely like, we are leaving this. We are leaving no stone unturned. We are leaving no, like, second guessing. I mean, obviously, it's easy to not second guess when they're successful, but when you have Patrick Mahomes on the other side of the sideline, other side of the field, you're like, yeah, Ricky Waters, Brett Favre, Tim Brown. Kind of forgot how good this Saints offense is. Starting to get deeper in the season. Playoff picture will start taking shape soon. We'll get important matchups.
He's looking to throw. Anthony
kind of explains why this team is 5-0, and a play like that really makes sense.
And run by the receiver. The play covered 19 yards.
Big pickup, big first down for the offense.
Ray Lewis on the other side of the field.
The defensive starters for Atlanta.
They didn't even get through the other set of defenders because the quarter ended. All right, that broke the game. 4:34 this time around on the opening drive. Kept that clock moving. That was really funny. That made me laugh. We laugh and laugh.
Waters is the runner.
Ricky Waters out to the right side. Beautiful cut back to the inside. And wow. 2 plays, and they are quickly inside the 30-yard line of Falcons territory.
First down, New Orleans.
1st and 10.
Hey, Bob, come on, knock the taste out your mouth.
I was going to say Ray Lewis, the antagonist of American Underdog.
He's looking to throw. Clark makes the catch. He picked up 1 yard.
I kid.
The carrier was brought down by Parrish. Second down, Saints.
2nd and 9.
Waters runs
Oh, Ricky Waters stays on his feet. At least made a positive gain there.
If you want some more, just let me know, man.
That is Ray Lewis himself.
3rd down, Saints.
Cover athlete of Madden
New
2005.
Orleans is going with 1 running
Which
back.
I like. Forget. Oh, it was actually that secret base video.
Favre looks downfield.
They were talking about how like the initial trailer of Madden 2005 was like, you're going to actually be able to play defense in this game.
Didn't get it.
Like, oh, I never would have gotten that. I was also probably like a dumb 14-year-old.
Saints. The kicker is in the game, and it looks like they'll try a field goal.
I was that kid being like, don't worry, guys. ESPN NFL 2K5 is better. I can't play it on my Nintendo GameCube. But don't worry. 2004, 2005, that would have been the year that I started getting like very into music, more so than... Because I don't know, I didn't really grow up listening to that much music, but that era would have been peak, like, music snob Sean. Which is a persona that I probably have... I've shedded that one a little bit. Movie snob Sean, still very much alive. Very much still exists.
Okay, Dick, the return man won that round. They'll start this drive with pretty
All
good
right,
field
so
position.
again, this Falcons getting good field position off the poor kickoff from the Saints. So both Atlanta drives have started at the 40 and the 41.
It's a run.
Oh, ran into his own offensive blocker there. A couple of good running backs.
Falcons. Just over 3 minutes left in this half.
In this game. Ricky Waters played for Seattle for a few years.
Chandler looks downfield.
Oh, Chris Chandler getting sacked. Great defensive play there by New Orleans. That'll drop him back past the original line of scrimmage. Should be 3rd down and 11. Maybe 3rd down and 10, depending on... Oh, 3rd down and 12.
I think the defense has got to like its chances of holding the offense on this 3rd down. They just need to make sure that they don't let a receiver get behind the sticks.
A pitch, a run, a reverse. That play just takes way too long to develop.
Was that good defense or just poor execution? Either way, from the offensive standpoint, the play stunk.
It's a terrible play call. That play just does not work. I'm surprised that we see it as frequently as we do.
4th down, Falcons.
It's mind-boggling, honestly. 4, 3, 2. All right, they'll get it off before the 2-minute warning. So we should see a fair catch. We will see the 2-minute warning here. 3-3 is our score.
39 yards. The clock has been stopped for the 2-minute warning. First down, New Orleans.
New Orleans had that good drive, good start to the drive. The defense shored up for the Falcons and held them to a 3-point field goal. I don't know why I said it like that. Held them to a field goal try. That's what I was looking for. There's a nice open receiver there. Don't know why they turn in towards the defender. Very weird. It's like the defenders have magnets and they just activate them and it sucks the receiver in. Oh, I got a tackle.
Saints.
1st and 10.
New Orleans has 4 receivers. Favre looks downfield.
Oh,
The pass was incomplete.
It was a dangerous throw. The passes in this game seem very floaty.
2nd down, Saints.
2nd down.
Under a minute and a half to go. Minute and a half. I don't feel like I said that cleanly any of the 3 times I said it. Oh, that's a good play by Atlanta.
He went down at the 37.
That was a nice play by the defense. They just closed the quarterback down.
Third down, Saints.
3rd and 16.
Favre looks down.
Oh my goodness.
The pressure gets to Favre. He is sacked.
Back-to-back sacks for the Atlanta defense, and that'll stall this drive for the Saints.
4th down, Saints.
4th and 12.
The Saints are going to punt the ball away.
4th down and 22. Atlanta will get the ball. Again, going to be pretty good field position here. It's going to be great field position. It's going to be incredible field position.
Covered 26 yards.
Nothing jacks up an offense like starting a
And
drive
that is an excellent time for a great run back. We're under 30 seconds to go here. Atlanta should have some timeouts. I believe the Saints will get the ball first in the second half.
Down in the first half, the score is tied. Outstanding field position on 1st down for the Falcons. It's a pass.
Oh, there's a nice catch right there. Again,
Falcons. That was a gain of 15
go out of bounds.
yards.
Have better
for the offense.
Timeout called by the visitors. 2 timeouts left for the
better
Falcons.
situational awareness there, video game football players.
It's 1st and 10.
And they're going to just take the field goal right here.
On the field.
False start against the
Oh
offense.
no.
1st down, Falcons. He hit his
that the right
only
way?
attempt earlier.
Oh, they're gonna stick with him. Interesting. I was curious if that would change their mindset. No, it does not.
It's good. A terrific kick from long range.
Wow, that was a great kick. He really stepped into that one.
New Orleans.
I mean, they had time. They had time and timeouts. Did they not have timeouts? Maybe that's the key there. I figured maybe setting them back 5 yards would go, okay, we'll take a shot, maybe try and get a little closer.
17 yards.
But it'll be a field goal for the Falcons. I'll take a 6-3 lead here in the waning seconds of the first half. Been a pretty good first half so far.
The drive begins at the 30.
The difference has been Atlanta's return game. 3 seconds to go. Gonna probably be one last heave towards the end zone.
They're going to throw.
Well, heave towards the middle of the field. It's gonna be caught. They're gonna be out of time though. Oh, that is too bad. So the first half will end 6-3 in favor of Atlanta. A great play by the Saints right there at the end, but not enough time to get down and call a timeout. So
with the score,
trading field goals here, as New Orleans will be up next for the field goal try. As you see the first half stats. Briefly seeing the first half stats.
New Orleans is back deep to receive the kick. There's the kick. Keaton looks for running room.
Oh, here we go. Good run back by the Saints.
The kickoff return covered 34
right.
yards.
The offense has
We'll be
to
up
like
near
their
the
field position
40.
here on this drive. They've got a very short field ahead of them.
So very nice field position for the Saints' first drive of the second half.
First down, Saints.
1st and 10.
Oh, 45.
Favre drops. Not much
No.
there on that pass play. Second down, Saints.
2nd and 7.
Hey, Favre, we gonna get up in your grill. Oh, 45.
They're going to throw.
Oh,
Favre
no.
has been taken down for a sack.
That's a bad play right there for the Saints.
That led to the sack.
Falcons defense playing really well, getting some important sacks here. As the Saints don't quite have the offensive
Third
rhythm
down,
that they had
Saints.
earlier in the game.
3rd and 11.
Third down and
New
11.
Orleans lines up in the I
New Orleans,
formation.
as a reminder, undefeated this season so far at 5-0.
They're going to throw.
That's an
Incomplete.
awful play. Awful play. So now we have an opportunity to see the Saints return game yet again. They've been good so far.
Fourth down, Saints.
Okay,
The
what is
Saints have
wrong
their
with
punting unit on the field.
I just want you to like expand the notifications.
The kick is
Are you
away.
the stupidest? Ugh.
Number 82 has the ball and starts
Oh,
upfield.
here he goes. Here he goes.
Number 82
Terrible
returned the
blocking.
punt. That return
That was
worth
awful.
17 yards.
Look
The
at him
ball
just
carrier
not
was
even
brought
try to
down
get
by
that
Clark.
guy. I don't know how much yardage, like how much difference that would make, you know. But you gotta at least get that block. Try and spring him. Give him a
First
lane.
down,
Give him an angle. Because I think the next tackler is going to be an offensive lineman at that point.
Smith is looking for room.
Emmitt Smith,
He found some running
right
room.
up the
He
middle.
picked up 8 yards.
2nd down and 2 coming up.
Second down, Falcons.
2nd and short.
Third
Smith is
quarter.
the
Oh,
runner.
nice
The
defensive play by the
rises to
Saints to
stop
get
the
Emmitt Smith in the
halfback. He
backfield.
lost
Probably a
1
loss of
yard.
2.
Wow.
1 yard,
that
sorry.
play didn't help the offense very much.
Mitchell
Here
is
it's a 1 yard. We've
with the
lost 1
tackle.
yard. We have a 1 yard loss, sir.
Third down, Falcons.
I'm expecting the offense to pick up the first down on this play. But if they don't make it, they have to understand The defense is going to get a huge surge of confidence.
3rd down and 3 coming up for you.
Gash is the runner.
Oh, that is a huge hole.
7 yards. That's
We up
good
towards
for
the
a first
logo.
down.
Now that was just a great call. The offense knew they could get enough yardage to pick up the
Gashed
first down by
them.
running the football.
The stop was by Woods. First down, Falcons. Man in motion. Smith runs it. There was nothing there. He lost 1 yard.
The defense put the clamps on that. Nice work.
Teague wrapped him up. Second down, Falcons. Looks like the defense is using a 3-4 front. Gash is looking for room.
Gash couldn't
He
gash
was
him
pulled
that
down for a
time.
loss.
I'm sure losing yards was not what they had in
So
mind.
I
when
believe
they
this will
called
set
that.
up a 3rd and long. Couple of good plays by the Saints defense here to
down,
force a
Falcons.
3rd and 13. See what they can do here. Plenty of time. I mean, Atlanta got off to such a good start with this drive that I thought, you know, if the Saints can just hold them to a field goal into 4 defenders, just even a field goal, like leaves them with a, you know, touchdown. They need a touchdown to take the lead,
Fourth
make it a
down,
game,
Falcons.
but defense comes through,
Punt of the day
forces a
for
punt,
Johnson.
and we'll see if the Saints can get their offense in here.
Johnson gets the kick away.
Likely a fair
McCarron
catch here
calls for a
at
fair
the
catch.
11,
That makes the
10,
catch.
11 yard
That
line.
punt
So
covered
long
44
field here
yards.
for the Saints, but they only need 3 to knot it up. Still a minute and a half here. We're in the 3rd quarter. So no panic, but
The drive begins at the 10.
worry. Slight worry.
Split backs for New Orleans.
Oh, that is not a way to start that drive. My
Looks like the
goodness.
defense guessed right
The
on that
pitches
play.
just
Tackled
don't
by
work.
Emmons.
It's a 5-yard loss.
Second down, Saints.
2nd and 15.
They're going to throw. Just a short gain on that completed pass.
God, I don't like either of these plays. A pitch to the left that lost 5 yards. That awful play that does nothing.
Third down, Saints.
3rd and 14.
Favre looks downfield.
Ooh, nice defensive deflection there. Looks like it's Ray Lewis there, digging a grave.
Fourth down, Saints.
So 4th and 14, the Saints do nothing on that drive,
Today.
except for lose yards, I guess. They technically did that. They tried to run the ball, failed.
Gets the kick away.
And it's Atlanta again going to get
Number 82
fantastic
has
field
the ball
position.
and starts upfield.
Doesn't really know where to go with the ball, but they'll be inside the 40
19 yards.
in Saints territory, probably on the edge of field goal range in this domed atmosphere. And we're watching a 5-0 team
First
not
down,
not
Falcons.
connecting with what they need to do to get the win here.
Man in motion. Smith gets the ball. He didn't find any running room.
Excellent
No
opportunity here
gain.
for the Saints to either
That was some hard
back them up, force a punt, or at least hold them to a field goal try. A good start there on that first down play. That'll send us to the 4th quarter. The Saints
Second and 11 for
losing
Atlanta.
the time of possession by over 3 minutes. That defense has been out there on the field a lot. Saints team reminiscent of some Packers teams that we've seen decent drives in the beginning of the game, but just when they don't connect, they really struggle, and it leaves their defense very vulnerable. That's what we're seeing here from the Saints. It probably happens to more teams than I realize, but at the same time, because I like Green Bay so much, I pay attention to them more, and maybe it's just kind of that hometown team bias, I guess, or favorite team bias or whatever. You kind of just notice it more, where it's probably more true than you would realize for other teams, except for maybe like Tom Brady and the Patriots.
Is really banging heads out there.
5th tackle in this game now, recorded by Mitchell. Fourth down, Falcons.
So 4th and 13 should be a punt here.
Johnson is averaging over 40 yards per kick.
I mean, that's like a 55, 57-yard field goal.
The punt is in the air.
And the Falcons, again, with the weird AI logic, had an excellent opportunity to pin the Saints deep in their own territory. Instead, because the player runs, it just pulls whoever's nearest away from where the ball was going to land.
1st and 10.
Situational awareness there would dictate that you at least try as a returner to locate the ball.
It's a run.
That's a nice run.
Nice gain by the Saints.
Number 32 has great balance.
He has such great balance. I can't remember that his name is Ricky Waters.
1st down, Saints.
3:33 here. Do we have some bombastic Brett magic in New Orleans? Down by 3, handing the ball off. Just kidding. It's Ricky Waters magic now. The magic water.
Hey, you need some help, man?
Need some help? Need some help getting up because I put you on your behind?
1st and 10.
We're coming after you, man.
Favre will throw.
Ooh, wow. That was an interesting play there.
Picked up 7 yards.
Thought that was going to be an incomplete pass, but instead got tipped up just enough for the receiver to make a nice catch. Favre swag walking like he did any had anything to do with that. Spoon on the other side, the Tick's favorite player.
2nd down, Saints.
That joke is for me and maybe like 4 other people. I wonder what the Venn diagram of people who like both the Tick, the cartoon series, and the NFL is, because I'm betting it is very small.
He lost 6 yards.
I gotta admit, I like the way the tackler nailed him on that one.
Third down, Saints.
3rd and 10.
That was the 2-minute warning.
All right, 2 minutes.
That's the
3rd and 10. Huge
Down,
play here
Saints.
in this game for the Saints.
It's 3rd
6-3, still the score, obviously. Don't need to update that often.
Silver, 88.
Favre will pass.
Favre makes a terrible throw to the flat.
Defense had that play figured out.
Wow. That's a bad throw, and he very quickly went to that
Timeout
read.
called by the home team. 2 timeouts left for the Saints. 4th down, Saints.
We're getting a 4th and 12 play
Playing
here.
it safe here. They will go for it on 4th down.
45.
Favre will throw.
Oh, it's a first down.
By the Saints.
First down for the
Number
Saints.
82
My
has a knack for
goodness.
getting vertical.
Thought he was actually going to be short. That was such a quick throw. But he had just enough time to get across. Oh, whoa. What the heck is happening at the bottom of the screen? Hello? Are you okay? Weird. That's probably happened before and I just haven't noticed it. But there was like a weird screen tear. Like, it almost looked like an old VHS tape.
He's going to throw it.
Oh,
was
nearly intercepted by the Atlanta Falcons. That would have about done it. That should have been a pick, frankly. Which would be, a familiar sight here in the Superdome. Brett Favre
Second
throwing a
and 10,
game-ending
New Orleans.
interception.
Second down.
He drops back to pass.
All right,
Favre
nice
completed
play
that
there.
pass. The
Got to pay
play
more attention to the
covered
clock.
6
However,
yards.
they are only down 3. We'll see what they do here. It should be 3rd and medium, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4, something like that.
Third
Everybody just
down,
kind of wandering
Saints.
around. Under a minute to go, 3rd and 4. This is what,
4
38,
receivers
48?
on the field.
A 50-plus
Favre
yard
goes for
field
a
goal.
receiver.
Down the middle.
Incomplete.
Nobody home.
This ball game is nearly over. 4th down. Saints.
Oh, and they are going for it on 4th and 4.
No
Wow.
playing it safe here. They will go for it on 4th down. The quarterback drops back to pass.
There we go. Swings it.
The defense held, and the Falcons take over.
Oh my gosh, he didn't get it. I thought
First
maybe
down,
it would
Atlanta.
work. The Saints are going to fall 6-3 to the Falcons. He went to that read, and again, the ball looks like it just floats for so long.
Timeout called by the home team. New Orleans still has 1 timeout left.
If that ball is
Second down,
more
Falcons.
direct, it just seems like it goes in this weird arc motion instead of like straight to him. I mean, he was right there. I thought it was good. I thought he had it. And now that timeout that the Saints took
Timeout
before the
called by
4th
home
down
team. That
comes
was
back
their
to
final
haunt them
timeout. Third down,
as they no
Falcons.
longer have an opportunity to stop the clock. So the Saints, they were 5-0 in what might be the best game that we've had today.
4th down.
They
Falcons.
fall 6-3.
4th punt of the day for Johnson.
Except for I forgot that this computer is really dumb. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, they're going to hold it. Okay, never mind. Okay, they snapped it for
The
some
punt is
reason.
in the air.
And got tackled immediately. All right, weird way to end that game. There was no reason for them to kick that ball, but they did. And that'll do it. Final from Atlanta, or from New Orleans, excuse me. Atlanta 6, Saints, or New Orleans 3.
That's the end of the 4th quarter. The final score, 6-3, Atlanta.
Wow.
Fans on the screen now is the winner of the Wilson Game Bowl. Let's take a look at the Taco Bell highlight reel, spotlighting key plays from this game. Now on the screen are the stats from this game. That's the end of our broadcast, and thanks for tuning in. For Ron Pitts and me, Dick Stockton, we'll be seeing you the next time you play NFL Fever.
Wow. Fantastic finish there. Kind of a weird finish, but a good one nonetheless. We have not seen a touchdown in like 2 games now. Hopefully, the Packers and Vikings can help us out and help us see some end zone scores. All right. So obviously the 3-0 game there, the 6-3 game. The only team to score a touchdown, Eagles. And the Giants scored a touchdown as well, considering they have 7 points. Saw 2 touchdowns in the first game, nothing since. So thanks to the Eagles and Giants for providing some end zone fireworks. However, we are going to finish up our broadcast today with Packers Vikings, a rivalry that I dearly love, because obviously I would want Green Bay to win because I'm a fan of Green Bay. However, why I like it so much is if Minnesota wins,
Welcome
not
to
that big of a deal.
Minneapolis.
I like
We're
Minnesota.
glad you're here for today's
It's fine.
regular season
You know, they're
game
fine.
featuring the Vikings and the
I like
Packers. I am Dick Stockton, and now to
So we'll
share
go
his
from,
thoughts on this encounter,
We'll go from Brett Favre playing in the game to the two teams Brett Favre played for, Packers and Vikings. Or I should say two of the teams that Brett Favre played for. He also played for the Atlanta Falcons, which I failed to mention in the last game, and obviously played one season for the Jets because he was like, I'd like to be traded to the Vikings, and the Packers said, an in-division opponent? No, thank you. What are you, an idiot? Why would you ask us that? We are not sending you there.
Thanks, Ron.
That is a dumb thing for you to ask of us.
The coin toss.
All right. So here we go from the Triple H Metrodome, which no longer exists because the roof caved in. I mean, maybe it's not because the roof caved in, but that didn't help. They now play in US Bank Stadium. Is a stadium that was? Let me start over. Minnesota. Now that I have been to my dream stadium of Lambeau Field, I would like to go to US Bank Stadium and see a game there.
This game is underway. Sanders looks for running room.
So Minnesota will start with the ball. Nice little hop over the
covered 26 yards.
return coverage unit, but return. I don't know what it would be called. Return team. There you go.
The drive begins at the 30.
1st and 10.
Have we been to Lambeau yet? I don't think we have. The Packers were in.
Smith found room to run. He picked up 5 yards. Take a look at the offensive starters for the Vikings.
Yeah, we've seen the Packers twice. As you look at the Vikings starters there, Packers have been on the in the video twice, and they have been on the road both times. So we'll have to take a trip to Lambeau. Anybody who knows me probably would think that I would just put Green Bay in every single video. No, trying to spread it around a little bit.
Green looks downfield. Huge pickup for the Vikings. That was a gain of 10 yards.
Now that was a classy play.
And here are the defensive starters for the Packers.
Looks like they got a guy that actually plays for Green Bay in this game, or at least his photo is taken on Green Bay. A couple of Rams. Leon Lett. Cowboys. All right.
It's first down at the 46.
1st and 10.
I feel like Green Bay's quarterback is someone dumb like Ty Detmer. I think is how that worked.
He's going to throw it.
Green Bay's defense getting no pressure on the quarterback. Makes an easy throw over to the left side. The G on Green Bay's helmet seems really big. It's interesting looking at like, so the Rams, Los Angeles Rams, were the first team to put a logo on their helmet back in like 1947. And Green Bay's only ever had the one logo. It's just been the G. That's all they've ever done. Some of these teams that have a lot more like lineage kind of just stick with the one logo. Dallas has never really changed it. The Giants have flipped between a couple of different ones, but they're not like terribly.
First down, Vikings.
They're not terribly different. It's like NY or it just says Giants. The biggest change would be like the Buccaneers. Without changing the city in which you play. Like a lot of people would be like, well, what about Houston to Tennessee? Well, like, yeah, they changed cities and changed team names. So yeah, that's going to get a lot. But Green Bay's have been kind of weird throughout the years, which is why I brought that up. Sometimes it's been like a little small, or sometimes it's like a little too far forward or too far back on the helmet. Like in this game, it seems like it's a little big.
Green drops.
Just weird. Minnesota and Philadelphia. Love those helmets. How was that a touchdown? There were 4 defenders right there. Oh my goodness, what a throw. Green Bay offensive line is getting absolutely no pressure on the Minnesota quarterback. Trent Green, I believe, is who it is.
The Vikings line up for the point after touchdown. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
The kick was good.
Vikings and Eagles helmets, though,
Minnesota
fantastic.
will put the ball
Big
in
fans of
play.
those. Do wish Philadelphia would bring back the Kelly green.
There's the kick.
I just like that shade of green more than the shade they have now.
Murphy has the ball. And
The Patriots are a good
starts upfield.
example as well, now that I'm thinking about it, of
The kickoff return covered 22
bigger
yards.
helmet change, bigger helmet
Here are
style
the
change.
starters on offense for Green Bay.
Elvis Gerbach. That's right. Elvis Gerbach. The Ravens
The
have a
drive
pretty different
begins
helmet,
at the 20.
though they are a newer team. You could say the Jacksonville would be in the kind of, I guess. I don't know. They got a little weird with theirs, with that like weird half black, half gold
Gerbach will
helmet.
pass.
Gerbach.
Morrow
I don't know why I always want to say
3
Gerbach.
yards.
I guess
Here's
it's
a
the
look at
BAC.
defensive starters for the Vikings.
Antoine Woodfield? Rodney Harrison? Wow.
Second down, Packers.
2nd and 7.
I wonder if the 2002 Green Bay logos
Morrow
were just
is looking
big.
for room. He got enough to move the chains.
Stickers on
First
the
down.
helmets. Let's see. Green Bay 2001.
First down,
I guess
Green Bay.
Packers would be helpful.
1st and 10.
They're going to throw.
None of this is
Got
helpful.
the ball
Okay,
and a
cool.
first down. That was a nice play. It was worth 16 yards.
Helmet logo. I mean that.
First down, Packers.
I do like the Packers old logo, which I don't think ever really appeared on. I don't think it ever appeared on helmets or anything. But it's like kind of like a Heisman pose in front of the state of Wisconsin, in front of a football. Like it's a little. There's a lot going on. That's a terrible throw into 3 defenders. So how is it that Minnesota has 3 defenders? They can pick it off. The Green Bay has 4. Nothing. Just gives up a
First
touchdown.
pick in this game for Robinson.
Now that's how you help your team.
But I do like that old.
It's first down at the 43.
1st and 10.
The Vikings line up in the I formation.
Inconclusive search results.
Green looks for a receiver.
When you throw the football, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. The offense was lucky things didn't come out worse.
Second down, Vikings.
2nd and 11.
The Vikings got a nice uniform fix a couple years ago. I think when Nike took over, kind of cleaned them up, made them a little simpler.
Smith is the runner.
They finally
He was
fixed the
able to
helmet
get
so
a small
it
gain.
matches a lot better with the jersey. Like it was just like a little off, but now it's really nice. I think they lightened up the
Third
purple as well.
down, Vikings.
3rd down and 9 for Minnesota here as the first quarter winds down. Inconclusive search results on the Packers helmet from 2001. And they'll get one more play before the
Green
end
is
of the
going to
quarter.
pass.
Green Bay's defense continues to get 0 pressure on the quarterback. Trent Green is having an easy day just throwing it, pitch and catch with his teammates. That'll set up a
That's it
first
for the
down
first
to start
quarter.
the second quarter. Minnesota up 7-0. The Packers 5-0-1, by the way, It does not show the tie. They tied against the Bucks a couple weeks ago. Right here, youtube.com/SeanSportsRex. So go back there, check that game out. Though I did tell you how it ends. So, whoops. Pitch out to the right side. Nice little spin move.
Small game. Second down, Vikings.
Second and 8.
It's a pass.
Oh! Thought that might have been picked off, but got it just past the defender. Nice tackle by Green Bay there to make it a minimal gain. 3rd down and 5, another opportunity for the Packers to get off the field. Vikings probably a little too far for field goal range. We saw the Saints pass up on a field goal, and the Falcons as well.
That connection was enough for a first down.
Right around that area. Doesn't matter because it is a first down.
Sweet. They picked up the first down.
Oh, man, did I hurt you like that?
First down, Vikings.
First and 10.
Smith is looking for room.
Oh, wow. Nice dodge or nice juke there.
First down.
They'll get the first down pretty easily.
First down, Vikings.
The Vikings are having their way here in this game. Green Bay's defensive line, doing absolutely nothing to get pressure on the quarterback. They're running the ball well. The Vikings are. Obviously, the interception kind of making you wonder how Green Bay hasn't lost a game yet.
6 yards.
They had that tie, but 5-0.
About 3 minutes left in this half. Second down, Vikings.
Second and 4.
Shockingly, Green Bay actually had the ball for almost 2 minutes, which is surprising to me.
Smith gets the ball.
There's a nice tackle from behind. I believe that'll set up another third down.
Great
Vikings so far 2 for 2 on third down conversions that I've been paying attention to.
3rd and 4 for the Vikings.
It's 3rd down.
It's a pass.
Oh, nice. I don't know if that was really a good defensive play. Kind of seemed like it was more of a pass interference situation, but Green Bay does get off the field, or holds them at least to a field goal attempt
down, Vikings.
on a 4th and 4.
The kick's away. And the
All
kick
right.
is good.
Field goal is good.
That scoring
Jeff
drive
Wilkins
covered
kicks it
41
through.
yards.
Just a Christmas-colored run-pass offense there for the Vikings. 10-0 now, the score.
Is ready to kick it deep.
Green Bay should get the ball first after the half, so important drive here to get at least 3 on the board.
Kickoff is in the air. Murphy starts up.
Try and double dip, tie this game up. Nice blocks here, kind of. Let one guy all the way through.
The drive begins at the 29.
So 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line.
1st and 10.
Look out, what coming to get you? Red, 22.
Durbach looks for a receiver.
That was an awful throw
It's an
off his back
incomplete
foot.
pass.
See that a lot in this game. Float passes off the back foot into multiple defenders, though. Not what you want. So we'll set up 2nd down and 10. Green Bay, full allotment of timeouts and the 2-minute warning.
2nd down, Packers.
2nd down.
Come on. Red, 22.
Durbach is going to pass. The pass was incomplete.
Incomplete. Couldn't get both feet down inbounds.
Third down, Packers.
The offense has to be thinking about throwing the football, but the defense expects this. That gives the defense the upper hand.
Brad, 22.
They're going to throw. Just a short gain on that completed pass. Crockett made the stop. That's the 2-minute warning. Fourth down, Packers.
Brad, 22.
4th and 8.
Goen gets the kick away. Sanders looks for running room.
Oh, has a big run off to the left side.
Punt return was worth 35
That is
yards.
a fantastic run.
Like
Sanders, I think,
kick turned
maybe
out.
has the
They've gotta
touchdown
defend a
catch
short
earlier.
field now.
First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10.
The defense has their nickel personnel on the field, which means they're expecting pass. Running a draw wouldn't be a bad play here.
Incomplete.
Not a bad defensive play there by Green Bay, deflecting the ball. It's been too easy for Trent Green if you're looking at it from the defensive side of Green Bay. Just able to sit back and pick apart this defense.
Green drops. The pass is
Ooh,
complete to
okay.
Smith.
Dropped that
He
one
picked
in
up
there.
4 yards.
Immediately tackled, so it'll set up a 3rd and medium, 3rd and 6.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
I believe.
That's what I'm talking about.
Third down, Vikings.
They're going to give up the short gain on this one, but they're going to have guys camped out near that first down marker.
The quarterback drops back to pass.
Oh, he's going to be short because he didn't turn up the field, I believe. Similar to the Ricky Waters play in the previous game.
That's what I'm talking about.
Looks like it's going to hold him. Green Bay may be smart to take a timeout here.
About 1 minute left in this half. 4th and inches.
We're going to see a punt from Minnesota. Personally, if I were Minnesota, I would go
Kick is
for it.
away.
Again, we see another near block. And that'll bounce into the end zone.
That's a touchback.
So a touchback for... I think both punters are number 4 in this game. Interesting.
Mere seconds remain in the first half. First down, Green Bay.
1st and 10.
Man in motion.
All right, see what the Packers have here with
Back to pass.
not a whole lot of time to
Pass
go.
went for a gain of 4 yards.
Not a whole lot.
The receiver
4-yard
was
gain,
clean.
and the clock still moves. It really likes to get through all these animations before it allows the computer to take a timeout.
Timeouts. Second down, Packers.
2nd and 6.
Hopefully that is improved on in future iterations of the game to make the clock management a little better.
The quarterback drops
Going to be a
back to
hold
pass.
most likely.
There's a
And that is
marker on the
Green Bay's
field.
best offensive play of the day.
Holding against the offense.
And it's wiped out by a hold.
Second down, Packers.
2nd and 16.
Gerback looks downfield.
Gerback intercepted by
That interception was
the
by
Vikings again. The second pick for the Vikings defense.
He's making bad
That was
things
not a
The ball
great
carrier was
throw.
brought down
Bean with
by
a fantastic
First pick
read
in
on
this
it.
Game for Bean.
Now that's how you help your team.
They are almost immediately in field
down,
position.
Minnesota.
Oh, absolutely in field position, or field goal position. I apologize. Skipped a word there. 20 seconds to go here in the half. The Vikings can make it a 2-touchdown game.
Green will throw.
They could make it more if they really wanted to.
He picked up 8 yards. Timeout called by the home team. 2 timeouts left for the Vikings.
Green Bay needs its players celebrating more so that the game breaks and doesn't understand when to call a timeout. 14 seconds to go here, 2nd and 10. And they're going to kick a field goal immediately, which I don't agree with.
The kick is on its way.
However, maybe they're trying to play for a double dip. They say, hey, we give the Green Bay the ball back. We pick off Elvis Gerbach again. Bing, bang, boom. 16-0.
Green Bay is back deep to receive the kick.
Does not look good for the Packers here. They are getting crushed in Minnesota.
Mitchell has the ball and starts upfield. The kickoff return covered 23 yards. First down, Packers.
1st and 10.
We're going to ride you like a surfboard. Red, 22.
Man in motion. Gerback will
Go
throw.
free runner up the middle. All of that was a disaster.
That looked like a catchable pass from here.
Drops like that will make the coach pull his hair out, if he's got any left.
2nd down, Packers.
3 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 2nd down and 10. Been a miserable half for Green Bay. They do get the ball to start the second half, so maybe they can get something good going out of the break.
Gerbach is going to pass.
They're going to throw it deep down the field. We saw a similar thing happen with the Saints. A nice play right at the end of the half, but not enough time to call a timeout. So that is how it will end. 13-0 our score here in Minnesota. As Green Bay just looks lifeless on offense. Their best play before the one that we just saw, called back by a penalty. It's been a couple of interceptions. It has been bad. On the opposite side, Minnesota looked great. They have not seen any pressure from the Packers front, and Trent Green has just been picking them apart. And we have an out of bounds. We saw this in the first game. I don't know why that happens. It makes no sense. So Green Bay will get 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10.
Gerback dropping back, finds an open receiver, turns upfield. They're in Minnesota territory, just like that.
First down, Packers.
1st and 10.
Green Bay lines up in the I formation. Hurst gets the ball.
Oh, there's a nice run here by Hurst.
He found room to run. He picked up 6 yards.
So it'll be 2nd down and 4. We'll see what Green Bay can do on this play. Boom, boom.
2nd down, Packers.
2nd and 4.
Red, 22.
Gerbach is going to pass.
Gerbach, that looked like another dangerous throw. I thought he was actually going to get sacked before he let it go.
You got to catch that ball. Now he's going to get it from the coach.
3rd down, Packers.
So now it's 3rd down and 4. This would be a huge waste if Green Bay cannot pick up this 1st down. They have some of their best plays of the day on this drive.
Gerbach is going to pass.
Throws it back across his body.
Covered 6 yards.
Studied
That
years
was
of Brett
enough
Favre's
for a
footage.
first down
So
for
this
the
is a good
Packers.
idea.
I like the way he threw that one. Homeboy made a sweet throw.
There's absolutely no way you actually liked the way he threw that ball. Not supposed to do it. And there are countless examples of why not.
Packers.
Now, not just from Brett Favre. Other players do it too. He's just the most prominent at it. He's what they call an old gunslinger. Slinging that ball down the field. Throwing it right behind his back.
Gerbach drops.
Don't like that throw over the middle of the field. And again, that weird thing going from left to right across your screen. And with the same momentum going back a hairpin. Very weird. But also, where has this Green Bay offense been all game?
2nd and 3 for the
Looking like they
Packers.
understand and are competent at football.
Green Bay will go from the I formation.
Nice long drive to open up the half for the Packers.
Man in motion.
Big third down conversion on that 3rd and 4. 2nd down and 3 is what we're looking at now. First down inside the 20, inside, almost 1st and goal. I think they'll be just outside, so it'll be a first down before the touchdown. And Gerbach, it just doesn't sound right. I've broken my brain to make
First down,
Gerbach sound
Packers.
correct, but
1st and 10.
Who's your daddy?
I guess this is why they picked him whenever they did in the fantasy
He's looking
draft.
to throw. Hurst picked up 3 yards.
Short gain there. 2nd down and 7 coming up. They can get a first down at the 1-yard line. So they have an opportunity to get a fresh set of downs for a goal-to-go situation.
2nd down, Packers.
Situation. Pitch out to the left. One of the few. Oh my goodness. He ducked back in for no reason. I was in the middle of saying one of the few pitches that will actually work or is going to work or
3rd
is
down,
working.
Packers.
And he juked inside. That is a huge missed opportunity. That was probably 6 if he kept out to the left there and just stuck with it.
He's looking to throw.
Throws it over his body. Touchdown.
Hurst was on the
Hurst,
receiving end
second
of the
reception
touchdown
of the
pass.
day.
Nice
That'll
job
give
of
him
getting
a
rid of the onion by the
touchdown
quarterback.
reception. And Green Bay, twice now, Gerbach has gone to Hurst
That scoring drive
with a across the body throw like that. And it's paid off for him. Mostly passing on that. Couple of runs spliced in there. But Green Bay with an excellent drive to start this second half. Takes a lot of time off the clock.
And it's good.
And they come away with a touchdown. Unlike Philadelphia. Couldn't remember what team it was. Took that huge drive all the way down the field and then still came away with nothing. Took advantage of the Minnesota penalty at the beginning of the half. Don't know why that's happened
Number
twice
6
in this game.
kicks the ball.
But hey, it was only like the second time they had made it. We'll give them a break.
That return was worth 27 yards. The drive begins at the 27.
1st and 10.
All right, what does Green Bay's defense have on offer? Can they get pressure on the quarterback? They haven't been able to do it all day.
Green looks downfield. Poirier
And
got
that
the ball
that
on a
continues.
first
Sat
down.
back
That was a
comfortably,
nice play.
threw
It
that
was
ball,
worth
and that
12
was an
yards.
easy completion.
Number 86 just finds a way to get open.
The stop was by Green. First down,
So Green
Minnesota.
Bay finds themselves down 6.
1st and 10.
Under a minute to go here in the third quarter.
They are going from the shotgun on first down. Man in motion. Green drops.
Green
Or he
again,
catches
all
the
kinds
ball.
of time.
That was
Gotta
a
cut up the
gain
field a
of
little bit
13
sooner.
yards. The stop was
That's
by
a-
number 38.
Again, an easy completion there. Pops him
The
out of
third
bounds.
quarter is nearly over. First down, Vikings.
1st and
Did
10.
not stop the clock, so he must not have gotten out of bounds, or timing rules are just different. That last second, for some reason, lasted a very long time.
The third quarter is over.
1st and 10 coming up.
That's the end of the
Vikings
third
up
quarter.
6 at the end of 3. 5 minutes to go here.
First down, Vikings.
1st and 10.
They're going to measure it.
Green again with all kinds of time. He'll be good by half a yard.
First down, Minnesota.
First and 10.
Clock continues to move, and another new set of downs for the Vikings.
Green will pass.
Play action pass. That is
Incomplete.
absolute pass interference on Green Bay. I don't know which side they would be on, but I can't believe that wasn't called. That is, he tackled him. That was an NFL blitz play.
Second down, Vikings.
Second down.
He drops back to pass.
Trent Green hasn't been breathed on by the Packers defense. That is an interception. Oh, somehow he threw a terrible pass. Oh my goodness.
Every single time.
He sat
These
back
guys
there
are being
for a
way
very
too
long
generous.
time.
First pick in this
Had
game
ample
for
opportunity to
Thomas.
survey
Now
the
that's
field,
how you
maybe
help
slide
your team.
outside the pocket, get rid of it, live to play another down, all that mumbo jumbo. But instead, he throws a disgusting interception.
The drive begins.
Nice play by
at the
Zach
22.
Thomas there. Returned at 13 yards, and that is the kickstart that Green Bay needs. They had the fantastic drive to start the second half. See if that momentum continues here.
He drops back
The
to
Vikings
pass.
were almost offside. He almost threw an interception immediately. What a weird play. Go back and watch the center.
Second down, Packers.
The Vikings player jumps and is turns 90 degrees and then engages him from there. It's very weird.
It's a pass.
Gerbach almost threw another interception.
Third down, Packers.
Third down.
He's going to throw it. Someone got a paw on that one.
Wow. What an incredible waste of a possession. That is terrible offense. No matter which way you slice it.
Fourth down, Packers.
That is awful. That's a terrible third down play. It's fine to do that on second down, get a couple of yards, make it third and medium, third and manageable, whatever you want to call it. But on third down, don't throw it 4 yards down the field with someone draped all over him. None of those passes went further than 5 yards. Because the first one was an out that was very short. And the second two almost looked like the same play. And totally spoiling the interception that the defense gives them with anemic offense.
There's a marker on the field.
That is going to be an offside.
Encroachment against the defense.
So a free 5 yards for the Vikings. That'll move them up to the 43-yard line. Set them up with a 1st and 5. 4 minutes, 13 seconds here to go.
He's looking to throw.
Rolling, fires.
Tough break for the
Finds
quarterback.
another.
That ball was dropped.
There's no excuse for dropping that one.
Another receiver. That was a good defense. Defensive
Second
play.
and 5,
Defensive.
Minnesota.
It's a good defensive play by Green Bay to jar the ball loose. Second down and 5 coming up.
Smith gets the ball.
You can't hold me, fool. You can't hold me.
Just under 4 minutes left in this game. Third down, Vikings. Man in motion. It's a run.
Handoff. Oh
Nice
my
effort by
goodness.
Smith.
What
He got
a
enough for
gap.
the first down.
Driving a
Offense
truck
knew they
through
could
it.
get enough yardage
That
to pick
was
up the first down by running the
easy.
football. Obviously, the guys on defense didn't.
It's 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Man in motion. Green will throw.
Run it over the middle. Nice
The
catch.
pass went for a gain of 4 yards. The receiver was for you. Second down, Vikings.
Second and 6.
6 DBs on the field.
Not really going to make a difference. Trent Green will have all day to throw the ball. 2.5 minutes to go. Instead, they'll hand it off. Actually, a nice defensive play there. Aided by the fact that he ran into his own offensive lineman. We're going to see a timeout from Green Bay here. Interesting. See some sort of clock management. It is third down and 7. 2:32. Force an incompletion, save a timeout.
Green drops.
Just kidding, it was a wide open catch. I don't know why they took a timeout.
That was a nice play.
There was no reason. There is no reason. They are burning their timeouts like absolute buffoons. What are you doing? The clock management in this makes no sense.
First down, Minnesota.
First and 10.
I'm gonna get you.
He's going to throw it. Sanders makes the catch. He picked up 1 yard. Second down, Vikings.
Second and 9.
Minnesota will go from the I formation. Man in motion. There's a marker on the field.
Penalty has been called. False start against the offense.
Second down, Vikings.
Interesting. We got a false start instead of an encroachment call. 3 penalties for 45 yards, 2 for 15. The big penalty for Minnesota, obviously, the illegal procedure on the kickoff. I don't know exactly what the yardage they qualify it as. I think it's 30.
Third down, Vikings.
Third down.
We gonna get up in your grill.
But I don't know.
Man in motion.
Third down and 14, 2:18 to go here. Green Bay
Drops back to pass.
still just nothing. Finally kind of breathes on him a little bit.
Thomas got a
Tipped
hand
and
on that
incomplete.
pass.
That was weak.
The offensive line for Minnesota has done an incredible job of giving Trent Green all kinds of time. 54 had the interception earlier.
Fourth down, Vikings. Second punt of the day.
And we're actually going to get a punt here, which is a little surprising. Like the game just doesn't have the technology for long kicks.
Nor gets the kick away.
This will be a touchback.
There was no return.
Oh,
That was a touchback.
it was a beautiful kick if it was 2 yards shorter. Is that hit and immediately shot out of bounds?
The drive begins at the 20.
First and 10.
Brad, 22.
Man in motion. Hurst is looking for room.
Oh, no, there was no room there. That was closed up quickly by number 37 of the Vikings. All right, could be setting up here for a fantastic finish. 2-minute warning has hit. We have a 13-7 game. I'd like to thank each of these teams for scoring some touchdowns, which I appreciate. Didn't call it out earlier. I apologize. Should have, considering that I mentioned that it would be nice if they did. Big run there by Green Bay.
That was a big gain for the Packers.
Number 20 has all the moves of a veteran running back.
First down, Packers.
First and 10.
Pay attention. This ain't kid stuff.
The quarterback drops back to pass.
Oh, it
It's
got
incomplete.
tipped. Oh my goodness, he had him beat down the middle of the field. That got tipped. We've seen a lot in the previous games, that animation whiffing and leading to a big gain / touchdown for the team
Packers.
that is on offense, for the offensive team. Got tipped and just couldn't adjust to the ball there.
Man in motion.
1:27 to go here, fourth quarter.
Gerbach looks for a receiver.
Finds a receiver on the
officials are
right
going to
side.
Bring in the chains.
Going to be short.
And it's short.
Third down and inches.
Defense
Green
is
Bay
looking
has
to make a
one
big
timeout
stop.
left.
They would get a huge emotional charge if they could hold them here.
Shotgun set. Gerbach throwing over the middle. Finds him right at midfield.
And was enough
Green Bay's
for a
probably
first
need to
down
go.
for the Packers.
Green Bay's probably going to need to go a little bit quicker here.
That was a nice
It's not a
game.
good time for Minnesota's defense to start letting up. They've done a good job. They had done a good job in that first half of keeping them in check.
First down, Packers.
And I mean, if you take out whatever big gain it was right at the end of the half, I think they only had 56 yards. Green Bay only had 56 yards. And a good chunk of that came on that final play. Oh, that is a great time for a sack if you're a Minnesota fan. Looked like he was winding up to throw it to the flat, but instead got absolutely
Timeout
clobbered.
called by the visitors. They have
All right,
no
Green Bay now
timeouts left.
officially out of timeouts.
Second down,
30
Packers.
seconds to go. Second down and 18 coming up. Field goal does him nothing. Touchdown does everything for him.
Gerbach drops.
Gerbach ran into his own running back.
He's sacked.
Hurst bumped him and pushed him forward, and then he got just destroyed. That is two huge sacks here. And Green Bay's time is milking away because this game has no sense of clock management. It is actively irritating.
Mere seconds remain in this
Wow.
game.
That burned
Packers.
all of it. They spiked the ball with no time left.
And this game is over. The final score, 13.
Oh my God. That is infuriating that it ran
Rod and
like
I have picked the
three
player of the
separate
game, and we're giving
animations.
our Wilson game ball to Rod.
Wow. Wow. And it just took him too
And
long
now,
to snap
Taco
it.
Bell presents replays of key action from this game.
Look at Trent Green just taking all day long throwing that ball. Again, look, all day long. No one even breathed on him. He still somehow threw a bad pass, which was very surprising.
From this game.
Wow, what an ending
That's
to
the
that
end of our
one.
broadcast.
Green Bay
Thanks
gets
for tuning in.
absolutely
For Ron Pitts and me, Dick
burned
Stockton, we'll be
by the
seeing
fact
you the
that
next time you play
there was a sack
NFL
and it went through
Fever.
like 3 separate screens before it would go to the play selection screen and allow Green Bay to call and run a play. This game has awful clock management. You can kind of, once you get inside 2 minutes and you have no timeouts, even if you have timeouts, it just seems like you're out of luck. Like whoever's winning with 2 minutes to go, they're going to win. So Green Bay falls for the first time this season. They tied last time we saw them against the Buccaneers. They lose this game, obviously. Go ahead and fix that. And let's run you through the scores. We'll get you an update on the standings. Bears beat the Bengals 13-10. Jets all over the Rams 34-10. Lions by 5 over the Titans 24-19. Steelers beat the Bucks by 3, 17-14. Browns winners today 26-16. A close one between the Panthers and Washington 11-10. We saw the Broncos win by a field goal 3-0. The Chiefs beat the Cardinals 23-20. Cowboys over the Raiders 17-6. We watched the Falcons beat the Saints 6-3. Colts take out the Patriots 27-13. Vikings over the Packers 13-7 as we saw. Jaguars beat the Bills by a score of 13-10. And the Eagles and the Giants 10-7. Now that is there, let's go ahead and make sure that we save the dynasty just in case. make sure that those results hold. I think it's between week 1 and 2. There are a couple of differences because I did not do it correctly. I probably should have gone through game by game and made sure that it went the correct way. Hopefully it doesn't have any effect on it, but hey, that is what happens. There are no longer any undefeated teams. We saw the Saints and the Packers fall today in today's games. So, taking a look quickly at the NFC East, Eagles up in that division 4-2. The Cowboys right behind at 3-3. Everybody else 1 win and 5 to 6 losses. Very bad. The NFC East, garbage. The AFC East, looking a little bit better. Colts and the Dolphins both trail at 1-4 or 1-5. Colts have that tie against the Patriots, who are 3-1. The Jets and the Bills atop the division. The Jets 5-2. The Bills 4-2. NFC Central has a tie between the Buccaneers and the Packers, the first and last place teams in the division. The Bears, Lions, and the Vikings, 4 wins each, 2 losses for the Bears and the Lions. The Vikings, 3 losses. The Bucs, 2-3-1. AFC Central has 2 5-win teams, the Jaguars and the Browns, 5-1 and 5-2 respectively. The Steelers and Titans both 3-3. The Ravens 3-4. The Bengals down at the bottom at 1-6. The NFC West has the Saints out front 5-1. They fall from the ranks of the unbeaten today. The Rams, 4-3. The 49ers 3-3. The Falcons 3-4, and the Panthers 1-6. AFC West has the Chiefs out in front at 6-1. The Broncos close behind at 5-2. The Raiders and the Seahawks both 3-3. The Chargers 2-4. And that gets you all caught up on the standings. The NFC Central is pretty packed with good records there. Take a quick look and see what kind of games we have this week. Vikings, Bucks, that's the NFC Central. Saints, Rams. 49ers, Bears. Patriots, Cowboys. All right. Looks like this is the week that the Packers had off, so you would have gotten a break regardless in week 8 of the Packers if I was putting them in every video, but I am not. Finish this water real quick because I'm almost done. And there you have it. Another week of NFL action complete. 4 games for you. Hopefully you enjoyed. Had a good time. I hate that the top of the PlayStation 3 Slim is curved. It's very annoying. Makes it impossible to stack anything on it. Honestly, the Xbox form factor, not great either, because it's like it's not flat. PS2, flat. Xbox Series, or the Xbox One S, flat. Xbox One, flat. PS4, flat. Makes it easy to stack crap on top of it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll be back next Tuesday with week number 8 right here, youtube.com/Rex. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, make sure you're notified for when I post new videos. Every day you get a video at 6 a.m. You get a basketball video at 4 p.m. We also know, by the way, the MLB The Show 22 cover athlete. So that is potentially exciting. I don't know how it's going to work if there's a lockout. I don't know. I was reading an article that seemed like they weren't going to be able to have a game with the Players Association. Maybe that's a separate thing. I don't really know. Either way, we'll be back with football next week. Stick around. I don't know what's coming up. We got Bus Simulator tomorrow. Bus Simulator 21, going to be starting a playthrough of that. I don't know what's going up on Thursday or Friday. Should be Sea of Thieves on one of those 2 days. Saturday, you'll get a new episode of Taste Test. Sunday is also a question mark. Monday, we'll be starting Life is Strange. I believe it should be Wavelengths, actually. I'm sorry. Wavelengths. It's the DLC for True Colors. And then Tuesday, bam, more NFL. So please don't forget to subscribe. If I said that before, I apologize. But subscribe. Be sure to subscribe. Subliminal messaging tells you to subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Go football!